Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I don't think you're ready for what we're about to try and do, because it's silly. Very silly. Allow me to explain what we're about to try and do, ladies and gents. Okay, it's a bad idea. I know it's a bad idea. Who's played Factorio before? Any of you guys played Factorio? It's a very simple concept, what we're going to do. I play Factorio. There's a couple of us. There's myself, there's Callum, Sora, there's Any Day. If you play Factorio, you know that it's basically it's almost like a 2D Minecraft. It's like Satisfactory. You have to build a load of things to escape a planet. We've crashed and we need to escape. So you need to cut down wood and build a furnace and mine some iron, and eventually you end up automating your escape. Now, the one thing that Factorio really needs is communication and teamwork. You need someone who's mining iron, and someone who's getting wood, and someone who's getting all the liquids, and someone who's working out the oil, and someone who's producing all the stuff. You need to work together as a team. What you should not do is attempt to complete Factorio in a group when none of you are communicating with each other. So, what we've got is a group of us, but none of us are going to talk to each other. So, I don't know what Sora's doing, I don't know what Lorenzo's doing, I'm not sure what Callum's going to do, I don't know what Any Day's doing, but I am going to do stuff as well. And if they put down a building that I need, I'll just take it. I'll just pick it up. It's fine. It's not a problem. It doesn't bother me at all. It might bother them, but I can guarantee it will not bother me. So we need some stone. We've got some copper just there. What's the map looking like? Copper, iron, coal. Oh, this is brilliant. Where's the stone? What? No. I swear to God, are we starting without? No. Oh, okay, cool. It's just south of the iron. That's fine. But the pollution. Don't worry about the pollution. It's fine. It's going to be totally okay. Don't worry about it. Now, none of those guys are talking in the background either. I don't know what they're up to. They don't know what I'm up to. But I know what I'm up to, and that's what matters the most. It's not a Factorio server. It's just a couple of us playing. I will look into getting a Factorio server in the future, because I think a lot of people that kind of hang out with us on this stream and watch the videos or join the streams, a lot of you guys have played Factorio, and I think you'd be good at it. I think you'd be good. Watching this while you play Oblivion, good game. Now, originally, the reason that we're doing this all independently is I actually chatted to Callum, and Cal said, hey, why don't we, duo stream Factorio? Why don't we have like 3 or 4 of us on chat and all stream Factorio at the same time? And I thought, that's a great idea, but here's the issue. I talk a lot. I'm fully aware of that. I tend to do it to get thoughts out of my mind, get feelings out of my brain onto the internet. That's how Twitch streaming works. I would dominate the other conversations on the other streams. If I was on duo chat, I would just not stop talking. So I said, okay, how about this? Instead of duo streaming voice chat, because that means we would all eventually work over each other, why don't we all stream independently and try as hard as we can to all get the same thing going on? And I think that sounds like a great idea. So what we need now is an iron furnace, a couple of furnaces down, a couple of coal. Only game I played to craft and gather build was V-Rising. I've heard V-Rising is pretty good. A lot of people have said a lot of good things about V-Rising. Oh, see, look, I've just been crafting a load of these things, and you know what? Fine, have more. There we go. Any day you're in the way, but it's okay. There can be a gap just there. That's fine. And now we need coal. Oh, Sora's already got transport belts down. Fantastic. This is great. I just love the sound of my own voice. Of course I do, Flare Guy. Every actor does. You've got to. Every actor loves the sound of their own voice. It's true. It's very true. I have no idea what you're doing, but good luck. That's, I think, how the other members of the team feel as well. I think they feel like this too. No one's quite sure what's going on with this. Am I enjoying Factorio so far? Allow me to explain it. Callum had never played Factorio before. I suggested to Cal he should buy Factorio. Callum has owned Factorio for a week. He has played 55 hours in a week. That's not healthy. I know that Cal has work to do and stuff, but the fact that he's played 55 hours in a week is a little bit scary to me. That's a lot of hours to play in a week. It truly is. Let's just stick some fuel in. So, allow me to explain. This is what it is. So, Factorio. This is a stone furnace. It requires fuel. Wood happens to be burnable fuel. And it also requires the input, so stone or iron, and then it has an output of bricks or bits of iron plate, which is what I'm using right now. So now we need some more stone, so I take some more stone, and it's a lot of, you need this so you get this. You need this so you get this. Julie, thank you very much for the cheer. That's remarkably kind of you. Is this game similar to Satisfactory? Pretty much spot on. Factorio, rip your free time. So for anyone who's just joining us, allow me to explain the stupid thing we're trying to do. There are, I believe, 5 of us in this Factorio game. None of us are communicating with each other. So we're all just going to kind of assume that we're all doing the right thing, and we're going to see if 5 people can finish Factorio with absolutely no planning. No planning, no communication. We've got a Discord chat, but we're not saying anything. We're not doing anything. We're not on chat with each other. We don't know. I don't know what they're building. They don't know what I'm building. It's just going to kind of be a case of, can we do this together? So I'm going to grab me a burner mining drill. Am I going to be the first? But nope, they've got burner mining drills. God damn it. But you guys aren't mining coal, you fools. All right, let me show you this, guys. You ready? So, mining drill. Fine. There's already 3 mining drills there. That's fine. I'm going to put my mining drill over here. Shut up. Watch this, though. You ready? Mining drill facing that way. Another mining drill facing that way. Stick a bit of coal in one of them. You guys ready for this? Check this out. That mining drill will mine coal and drop it into that drill, which will mine coal and drop it into that drill. Boom. Literally enough coal forever. Done. See? Pro tactics. Pro level tactics. That's what we need. That's the kind of stuff that I'm going to teach you all. We're going to learn today. All right? Bugs or no bugs? No bugs. No bugs. We're going to learn today, guys. Will I ever have an ASMR compilation of my voice for the Patreon? Surely an ASMR compilation of my voice is just all the videos I've ever made. Just stick my channel on and let it play through. Occasionally having some adverts. And what do you want an ASMR of my voice to be? I don't understand what an ASMR of my voice would be, apart from just lots of videos. I mean, I can just read things that I see around the room randomly. Anyone else listening to Josh and Callum's stream at the same time? I'm just going to take all this coal, by the way. Let me know what... Someone's going to have to tell me what Callum's doing, because I genuinely don't know. Someone's going to have to fill me in on how Callum's going to go in with his... Right, so we've got things being made down here, but we should also... Yeah, Lorenzo's going to sort that out, but I want... Hang on, I'm going to put my own stone furnaces down. I'm going to leave one gap so the guys know these are my furnaces. Don't touch these, these are mine. I'm just going to put all of the stuff into just there. See? You love this game so much. Callum is hacking. He's not. Callum, professional hacker, man. Am I going to react to my own videos? I might do. Because people do talk about the react meta. Reacting to your own videos. Is this my first time playing? I think in many ways it's all of our first time playing. No, I've played Factorio a lot, but that does not mean I'm good at it. That's what needs to be understood. I have played Factorio a great deal, and yet I am still not good at Factorio. No one's really good at Factorio. So you're not second monitor content. I'm split screen. Oh, I'll take split screen content. I want to level up from second monitor content to like phone content. That's what would make me happy. Like if you guys go to the, you go to the bathroom, you're thinking, I'll best bring my phone. What should I put on? I'm going to be honest, you're probably not going to put on a 1-hour retro review, unless that's how much time you spend in the bathroom, in which case, go for it. You're probably going to put on like a 3 or 4 minute thing, a 5 or 6 minute thing, a bit of music, a little bit silly thing. I'm just going to scroll through until something starts auto-playing. People have said to me, oh Josh, you must hate that YouTube autoplay feature, because now whatever video is at the top of your screen just starts autoplaying. And I'm thinking, I think it's great. I think it's brilliant, because I don't even need to click anymore. One step closer to laziness. Beautiful to me. Absolutely beautiful to me. Just scroll it through. There we go. Done. You guys aren't watching me, you're watching clips of me. I know that. That's going to be a clip right there. Like 20 seconds. I know the reality of my existence now. All of my life is given meaning through Visa. That's how it works. Yes, you're watching this on your phone now as you piss. #art. Thank you, Radical. Thank you. You're on my second screen. Good. That's what we want. My life is just a compilation of clips. It is. It's just a compilation of clips. Well, with the whole debate about what are these guys even doing? Oh, look, these guys have already got some copper stuff set up. One of the reasons that I wanted to have these guys in the background playing with me and helping out. Fiendslayer Paladin, my goodness, thank you very, very much. That's Friendslayer Paladin. That's incredibly kind of you. The reason I say Fiendslayer Paladin is because Fiendslayer Paladin is one of my favourite Magic the Gathering cards. It's a very... I think it's 1 generic and 2 white, and I'm pretty sure it's Lifelink and Vigilance as like a 2/2 or a 3/3, but it's a good card. No, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Submate, Shiv, good evening to you. I did spend 50k straws for VIP and you'd never granted it to me. Yeah, I've come up with an idea for how to deal with the VIP problem. So for those of you who aren't quite sure, the VIP problem is I've got so many VIPs on this channel, I had to delete a load of inactive VIPs. So I deleted everyone's VIP. And now occasionally people redeem 50,000 strawberries or channel points to get the VIP badge. And I've come up with a solution for how to deal with the fact there are too many people redeeming it. I'm just going to ignore it. That to me seems like a viable solution. So if someone redeems VIP, what I will do is just not acknowledge it and wait for them to forget. And then they'll be annoyed. And they'll tell other people, and other people will get ignored. Why not just turn it off? I mean, I don't know why I didn't just turn it off. But now, no. I've committed to this course of action. I've committed to this. My brain reset for a second there. Like you said a legitimate, why not just turn it off? And my brain kind of did the Windows shutdown sound and then rebooted. And it was like, would you like to set up your computer? I'm like, yes. Yes, I would. But I've said it now. No, I've said it, so I'm going to stick to my plan. No, I'm sticking to the plan. And we're just going to ignore it. That's the one. Will the game you played last week be on JoshStrifePlays? Eventually, yes. People ask me, Josh, why doesn't Can I just have a massive shout out to the team for actually doing stuff? Because look, I'm standing here doing basically nothing, but these guys are escaping, and I appreciate that. No, the game last week will definitely be on there eventually. It'll just take time. Okay? It will just take some time. Eventually. This is the first time checking you live. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are having a lovely day. If you are here. Why are some of these doing bricks and why are some doing... You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to start making steam engines and boilers. That means I'm going to need more rocks. Rocks are being mined. Rocks are not being mined. No one is mining rocks. So you know what? I will mine rocks. Not a problem. Let's stick a rock miner down. Might even make a... I can't make a wooden chest. I need a tree. Let's kill a tree. Don't question. What's up? Your OSRS Fire Cape guide helped get it. Well done. Hey, if my Fire Cape guide helped you, remember you still killed Jad. You still killed Jad. That's something to be proud of. People always say to me, oh, Jad's easy. No, he's not. He's really scary. He's still intimidating because you have to spend like an hour to get to him. It doesn't matter how easy you think Jad is. He is still remarkably intimidating. That's how you play Factorio. You stand there and watch the machines do all the work. Right, let me explain to you something that I think is really important and I'm going to start to put to the test eventually. Someone said to me, oh, Josh, you only get through MMO. This is the voice I do, by the way, for anyone talking to me. It was inspired by one of my favourite comedians, Ross Noble. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Ross Noble's stand-up, but this is the voice he does. So whenever I'm doing an impression of someone talking to me, this is the voice that we do, because that's how I assume everyone sounds. People always say to me, Josh, the only reason you get through dungeons in MMOs is because people carry you. And I thought, you know what? Let's just lean into that. I might do that from now on. That's the way I'm going to do it. People always go, oh, streamers are only good because people carry you. I thought, okay, let's do it. The next time I play any MMORPG, Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14, RuneScape, Elder Scrolls, anything, I'm just going to do nothing. I'm going to join the dungeon team. I'm going to join the raid team, and people will be like, "Oh, you're only getting carried because you're a streamer." I'm like, straight up, carry me, do it, prove it. It's going to stand. We're running you through. Yeah, just run me through it. That's what it is. So right now, Factorio, I'm being carried by Callum, Sora, Anyday, and Andy. I think Lorenzo's up north somewhere doing some stuff as well. Lorenzo, where? Why are you all the way over? Oh, what? Are you taking the piss? You've already got steam engines and boilers. Mate, I'm building them. Lorenzo, what are you doing? You know, hang on. Lorenzo, stop. Okay, look. Yeah, this is great and all, but put mine down just there. Yeah, see? And then I can pick... Wait, no, I can't, because there's a thing in the way. Right, let's just... I'm going to put this here on the end. I helped. See? I helped. Lorenzo has gone rogue and declared independence. Look, that was mine. And that's going to be hooked up to the electric network, and that's going to mean that I actually invested and helped turn the boilers. No. Oh, yeah. Good point. That, because... Oh, fixed your boilers there, Lorenzo. Wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, did I? Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Good. Now we're looking good. Lorenzo, you fool. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what it would be like without me here? Basically, any belt production multiplayer monopolizing energy. Yeah, I placed the cornerstone. How has Callum got science up already? How are we already producing red science? Yeah? 1 boiler for 2 engines. Jed, is that what it is now? Because there used to be a different thing as well. Okay. Oh, guys, I'm going to let you in on a secret. Okay, those of you who have been in the stream before will know this is what I'm like, but there might be some people who are new. There might be some people who have come after the Croc video, maybe some people who are Factorio fans. If you tell me how to efficiently play Factorio, I'm going to do the exact opposite. Like, if you say, hey, you should be doing this, 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 and this, I'll be like, oh, thanks. And then just not do it. They'll be like, hey, you should be feeding and using blue belts, not yellow. I'm like, great. I'm going to make a line of arms to move objects from A to B. When people say to me, oh, you shouldn't look into flying robots too early because they'll drain all of your electric. I'm like, no. No, I'm going to do that even more. Okay? I'm reading the text wrong. What am I reading the text? Hang on, let me have a look. You should keep your health above 0. I know that you're testing me. You're like, oh, I'm going to say something stupid and then Josh will go and die. He won't do that because he's smart. Okay? You have no idea what I'm going to do. You can't tell me how to live. Look, every now and again you go to something dumb. Just keep people on their toes. Fine. Oh, health's not above 0 anymore, is it? Don't you dare. I don't want you all thinking that you're in control. Okay? Go north, please. You're such a maverick. I am a maverick. That's what I am. Absolute maverick. You guys have no idea. He actually did it. I will do it. I will do half your suggestions and not the other half. You've got to keep you on your toes. That's what it is. Let's be honest. We're here for the laid-back chat. You should use motion controls. You should keep the stream on while playing. Oh my god, no. No, I should not. I've been played like a fiddle. No. No. Because I choose to do that. Hey Josh, just play the game. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of new people in this stream who aren't entirely sure how I work. So there's going to be a lot of people going, why is he talking a lot and not playing the game? Oh, you're in for a treat. You're in for an absolute treat, guys. You're going to love the way we do this. I mean, look, you might be looking thinking, oh, that's inefficient. That burner mining drill, not a problem. I'll pick it up. I'll put it down here. Look, I'll put it in part of this. See? No, that's... No, that's still... There we go. See? Lovely. So look at how angry Sora is. No words are needed. No words. Just the fact that I broke the flow, I broke the look of it, and Sora's just... There's something very beautiful about that kind of angry wiggle. You know when there's like that annoyed movement where you can tell that another player is just either smashing the WASD keys or just whipping their mouse around in frustration. That's what it is. I was here during the awesome reacting to reacting to reacting. We're going to get even more. We're going to react to react to react to react. We're going to find the reaction meta. We're going to see how deep we can go. The wiggle feeds, the re-moment. Look, I'm helping. Right now what I'm doing is I'm safety testing this conveyor belt. Right, you guys all think that I'm taking the piss, but what you don't realise is that actually I am. That was it. That was the whole sentence. I know that the inflection made it seem like there would be more to that, but written down, that's where it stopped. Like, you think I'm taking the piss? Yeah. Spot on. React to yourself in real time. I could do that, couldn't I? I really could do that. Right, what we need now is we need electric mining drills. That's the next big one. So iron plates, gear wheels, and electric circuits. And that's going to need more of everything. But we also need a load of electricity. So I'm going to make some electricity. Here we go. This is good. Josh is being a good supervisor, sitting around and doing nothing. Hey, I've been a retail supervisor before. I know how you do it. I know exactly how you supervise. You sit around, you do nothing. I was a great supervisor. What is the end goal of Factorio? I think it's when you quit your job and give up all your other hobbies. I think that's what it's trying to make happen. Yeah, when you quit your job, give up everything else and just start building a factory. When you used to have a family and now you have a factory. That's the end. That's what it is. To get off the planet, the factory must grow. It is. The factory must grow. That is pretty much the entire goal of Factorio. All we are... Hang on, so that is going from there to... Oh, I see what's happening. That's going from there to there, and that's going from there to there. Right. I'm getting it. I'm seeing how this is working right now. But what we need to do is... Where have my... Why are my two miners down here? They were up there. I'm going to grab those and put them in here. Take some coal. Stick it in just there. Beautiful stuff. Alright, you need electric, do you? That's fine. I can actually build electric stuff, but I do need copper cables. Are we making copper anywhere? Are we turning copper into copper cables? If not, what I will do is start making some copper cables, and then I'll start making some electric poles. Beautiful. Weirdly meta, yes. Sacrificing your lifetime and family for working in a soulless machine as a cog. Yes. I see. A Martin fan is in the chat. Bring in the trains and boats. Hey, trains are good. Everyone likes a train or two, don't they? Trains are decent. Right, so you're making copper cables. And what I can also do is make possibly an inserter. Make a couple of these guys. Grab some iron plates. Make a few inserters. Need some more copper plates. I'll manually empty these, because that seems to be the best thing to do for this. Factorio! Have I ever played this before? Yes, but I'm not very good at it. Have I played Legend of Dragoon? I've heard of it, Caden. Thank you very much for the cheer. I have heard of Legend of Dragoon, but I've not played it yet. It is, however, on my to-play list. How much content could Josh make reacting to Asmon's Johnny Depp trial coverage? All of it. The problem is that I think that the trial's over now. The world is awaiting another circus. So as soon as another circus happens, we'll be able to jump on that and start making even more things. What we could do is we could just... Why don't we put that there? Here's an idea. Oh, guys, I've got an idea. I'm going to put this here. Not there. This is... Don't worry, Sora, this is fine. Sora, you're in the way. There we go. This is great. Now, this makes chips, and it's having the things fed straight into it. Boom, son! See? I am Factorioing. That's how you do it. That's how... I mean, it needs electricity. It's fine. I'll just put one just there. That is how you do it. That's how you Factorio. What the hell is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I am being super efficient. Have any of you ever worked in a warehouse or any kind of production facility and it's all working smoothly and everyone knows their job and it's all going well and, you know, occasionally there are hiccups, but in general it's pretty good, and then some absolute bell end of a new manager comes in and says, guys, I know that it's working fine, but I've got an idea. We can completely change this all around. I guarantee it'll be more efficient. You have to do what I say. You know those kind of people? That's me in this game. That's my plan for this. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I need you all to just accept this is kind of just what we're doing, what we're going for here. And I'm just going to pick some of these up, make another one of these assembly machines, which, oh, that needs to go into there. Oh, we can make some underground stuff. That we can't make underground stuff yet. Not allowed to. You forgot the part where it doesn't work. Look, if my ideas, if my half-baked ideas that I have not really thought about don't work, it's everyone else's fault. I was the best manager because of my attitude like that. Some of you are thinking, wow, Josh is a bit of a dick. And some of you are thinking, oh, he is satirizing managers excellently. And some of you are not sure which one of those it is. The answer is both. That's what it is. It's both. Maybe I am a little... you don't want to shoot your teammates. Oh, yeah, you actually can do that. Sorry, Sora. I didn't realise that you could shoot other people. My bad. Okay, I'm going to stop it. Oh, shit. Okay, well, maybe we should be shooting because there's a load of bugs. Right. I was using all my ammunition up on Sora and we've just been attacked by an absolute load of bugs. I see. Oh, yeah. Pollution's a thing. Okay, cool. Well, that's the coal mining factory gone. I'm going to make some guns. I'm going to deal with the gun issue. Oh, it's okay. I can help. Watch. You guys ready? There we go. I helped. Make sure to give all your workers rights and breaks. No. How long has this map even gone on? That was so many. Yeah, but it's 5 of us. And is Callum even aware there was a shootout? Callum is just casually... This is probably why we should be communicating. But we aren't communicating. This looks like a wasteland. Is this WoW? Yes, this is the Mr. Pandaria expansion. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You need metal to make things. So you need more coal? Now, why? This has no way to be fed. There is no way to put stuff in here. We need to make this move back slightly. Or take it down to here. And then split this off. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys. Don't worry. Okay, I've got a plan. Yeah, look. It's, Sora, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. It's going to be fine. Just trust me on this one, Sora. This is going to be a-okay. We're just going to make a couple of these. One of those. Josh, have you tried giving up hope? Many years ago. Many years ago. If we just do this... No, that won't work. Maybe if we do this. And then this. Yes. That works. Then this. And then... Is this meant to be coal? Where's coal? For... Ah, coal's over there. I see what's going on. Okay. So we make a couple of these. Make a couple of transport belts. Got a bit of coal going on. Bring it down. Beautiful stuff. Here we go. We've got it. Would you ever stream the Stanley Parable? Is the Stanley Parable a good game to stream? Obviously, it's a great game to play. But is it a good game to stream? That's the question. because I think it loses some of its power when it's streamed. Because I've played it and finished it, and I think it's amazing. I think the Stanley Parable is absolutely fantastic. So that's going to go into there. Yes. Okay, so that goes to there. Perfect. And now this goes to here. Wait, I'm thinking about how this works. There, there, and there. Okay, maybe Sora was right that I shouldn't bother doing this bit or this bit or this bit. And maybe instead we should do this bit and then... Wait, hang on. Ah, beautiful! There we go! We've got it! That's going into there and that's going into there. Where's it going to? That's the question now. That doesn't work. Okay, this isn't needed at all. That was a mistake. If you're watching this stream thinking, he's got to know what he's doing, no. That's going to go to there. That's not needed. This, however, is beautiful. Look, now we've got an output, and I did that. I did that. I know, right? I know some of you were impressed. It's fine. I have a hard time socialising, but I enjoy them. Do you have any tips? Yeah, just you don't need to socialise. Most MMOs can be played anti-socially. Antisocial gaming is a big thing now. Thank you for noticing what I was able to do. Look at this. Look at me. Look at us. Okay, we need to research guns. Guns are the next thing we need to get. Because without gun turrets, we are in serious trouble. So we absolutely 100% need gun turrets, and we need gun turrets making bullets. So I'm going to make a machine that makes bullets. Because we need one. And I think bullets only require iron plates. So we can stick you to there. I've got a lot of coal that can go into you. It'll take ages for that to die down. The bullets, thank you very much for the donation. Are you going to touch Destiny 2? I've been told to play Destiny 2. The thing I'm worried about is I'm sure Destiny 2 fanboys will get angry at me. That's basically it. That's my main worry. I am absolutely convinced Destiny 2 fanboys will be very angry, no matter what I say. If I come out and say Destiny 2 is amazing, fantastic, and you should love it, they will tell me that I'm wrong. And if I come out and say Destiny 2 is terrible and you should hate it, they will tell me I'm wrong. You know what? Putting it that way, it's the exact kind of game that I should play, isn't it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, God, Good job, Sora. Sora's defending them. Right, this is why I'm building guns. This is exactly why I'm building guns. Guns are the next thing being made. That was another very big attack. Goodness, yeah. Whew. Okay. Okay, guns it is. Why are there bugs? Because we've crash-landed on their planet, and we are trying to escape. And the more we create as far as... Okay, guns are nearly done. Brilliant. Okay, so it's iron and... Okay, so iron and a load of copper. The more we create pollution-wise, the more bugs will happen. Yeah, the bugs... This is basically Starship Troopers. This is 100% Starship Troopers. That's how this works. What we need is to just produce way more of everything right now. So once we have enough of everything, I can put a gun turret down. The gun... Well, where's the biggest pollution? Let's have a look. So pollution mostly over here. So we kind of want guns over here. And we want these loaded up with bullets. Now that does mean I've not got any bullets on me. I'd love to play this game. It looks too complicated. It is complicated, but you do get used to it, to be fair. You very, very much do get used to it. It's called Factorio. It's kind of like Satisfactory, but I'll make a load of you. Let's stick you in there. Yeah, it's very similar to Satisfactory. We're going to keep making guns until we can't make any more guns. Get friends to carry you. Pretty much, that's what's happening. These guys are carrying me. And while they're carrying me, I can chat to all of you guys, and we can just talk about what's going on. We can talk about what's happening. You know, what's going on with you, what's going on with the world. We can see how's things, kind of stuff. I'm going to continue to build these factories down there. Now, when you're playing Factorio, the one thing you definitely should do is communicate with people. And the one thing that we are not doing in any way is communicating. So we're not talking. I don't know what these guys are up to. I'm sure they're doing fine. All I'm going to focus on is getting more guns. Now, to get more guns, I'm going to need some miners, and then I'm going to need some smelters, and then I'm going to need some of this and some of that and some of the other. There's lots of stuff that we need, and we need to make it efficient. So I'm just going to chuck a load of coal in these things for the time being. Oh, we've got walls. This is good. Walls are being made. Hey, it's our first stream. Stun, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We know the Shadow Cabal can communicate telepathically. It took us a long time to learn that skill. Having miners working for you, what are you, a Chinese sweatshop? Hey, you don't build a successful factory without breaking a few labour laws. We all know that. So let's just come to terms with the fact that that's going to be happening, and that's how we're going to beat Factorio. Sora is slacking. Shoot him. I might do, but I haven't got that much ammunition. So right now I'm conserving the ammunition to shoot people when they really deserve it. What we need now is another line kind of leaving this station. And that needs to be kind of out to, I want to say like around here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah, we've got this going on. I might just cut some trees for a bit, you know? I might just cut some trees, yeah. Yeah, if you say maybe it's against OSHA, then you've already gone too far. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry. This is fine. Oh, I see that over here. Who's that? Is that Callum that's been so annoyed with this factory? He's been like, right, guys, I'm starting my own. I'm just going to go over here and do all of this. Good to know. That's good to know. So I'm going to start building my own mining drills and stuff. The Homeowners Association will be back. Oh, they are the guys you definitely don't want to mess with. I want to just put this to there because we don't need that many bullets. We've got one machine gun is now by the walls. Okay, we still need a machine gun over here somewhere. I haven't enough to build it yet because I need copper plates. We aren't producing copper plates fast enough, so we're going to need more furnaces. But that means more mining drills. It's just a big puzzle, isn't it? It's just a big puzzle. You need more of this, so you've got to get more of that, so you've got to get more of that, so you've got to get more of that. And it's just, oh my goodness. It's just so much. Too much, if anything. Just too much. But I'm going to rely on coal for a little bit. And after relying on coal, I should then be able to produce an absolute ton of electricity. Because I'm mainly just going off using coal. That's my plan. Coal is a funny way to pronounce Callum. I'm not going to deny that Callum is probably going to be somewhat instrumental in, I'm not going to say helping, but helping to make sure this all works. So we'll go for the inserters. Let's take you out from there to there. Then we get the electric network. Sora has just started researching steel. That's probably going to be a useful thing. So we need to rely heavily on coal. Sora, thank you. You absolute babe. Yeah, that's good. But we do need some more. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. See, now we're getting all this. This is progress. I'm making progress here. I am making progress. Have you flown to a distant planet in an effort to escape the tax people? Right, look, the arguments that I have with HMRC are between me, HMRC, and the Spiffing Brit. We're all involved in some way, but we will deal with it. You don't need to remind us about the situation that we've got ourselves into. Just accept that we are doing the best we can to get out of it, and we'll all get on fine. Okay, you don't need to keep reminding me about these things. We will deal with them. Slowly but surely. I'm going to sleep now. Can you tell me a bedtime story? Of course I can. What would you like? What bedtime story would you like? I've got some books on the shelf. We can get a book. Oh, hang on. Let's get a book. Let's just rip reality asunder. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Right. Warhammer Fantasy Edition. This is... We'll skip the good part. If we're reading you a bedtime story, we're going to go straight to the rules. Okay. Let's go to the tutorial bits. Okay, in Warhammer, distances are measured in inches with a tape measure. You can always check the distance before you declare an action, such as charging or shooting. This allows you to check, is that not... Hang on, no, this is not... We need it more bedtime story. I am reading the book, by the way. Okay. Bedtime... Let's just... You guys can build... I wasn't paying attention. Someone's just built a wall around me. They were like, Josh can just stay there. Okay, that's fine. Hang on. I know you're going to bed, so let me just sort this out for you. Okay. This allows you to check whether your units are in range of their target before they launch an attack. After all, our warriors are all led by experienced campaigners, and we can assume they can accurately judge the range of their weapons, even if we, their generals, cannot. One does not, after all, keep a dog and then bark himself. Distances between models and other objects, which can be other models, terrain features and so on, are always measured from the closest point on one base to the closest point on another. Distances between units are always measured to and from the closest model in each unit. See the diagram below. There's a diagram. It's there. Let's jump forward a bit. On the next 80 pages or so, you will find a gallery filled with literally hundreds of Warhammer Citadel miniatures. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve 80 pages worth of well-painted miniatures. You know why? Because someone's built me in a wall just here. Someone has just... This here has happened. Is this going to be a copyright issue? Look, if I know Games Workshop, and I think I do, the one thing that they don't worry about too much is copyright. They're pretty happy for anyone to use their image. It's fine. They're a very chill, easygoing bunch of lads, really. Games Workshop are pretty happy with everything. If there's any Games Workshops lawyers in the chat right now, leave. There we go. Problem solved. Done. Problem solved. They can't sort that out, can they? See? If you would ask them to leave, they have to. Legally, they have to. That's how the law works. If you ask someone to do something, they have to do it. I'm 99% sure that's exactly how law works. I need more of these, which means iron gear wheels, which means iron plates. Hopefully we weren't attacked while I was here. They left in the direction of your house. Thank you, Josh. I'm very tired. If you want to put someone in a sleep coma, you can read them game rules. Absolutely. I will need to do a dramatic retelling of the missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. That's what I need to do. That's the best dramatic retelling we could possibly have. And if you've not read that amazing story, you really should. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment in human history. Yes, reverse vampires. Lawyers are like reverse vampires. You don't need to invite them in, but if you ask them to leave, they have to. Yes. From now on, I'm going to describe all lawyers as reverse vampires. That to me seems the fairest and kindest way to refer to them. I would kindly ask you to run us round and show us your back for the rest of the stream. You have to now. Neo, actually it's opposites day, so I don't have to anymore, but you do. See? No one expects to get hit with the Uno reverse card, do they? And yet you did. Oh, you weren't ready for that, were you? Anti-vamps. Would you kindly... Oh, if someone says would you kindly and you're a gamer, you gotta. You gotta do it. It's the law. I don't make the law, guys. I'm kidding. I do. Post proof in the Discord. This is funny. My dad is a lawyer, and today he decided to visit me. He's still here. You can ask him to leave, and he has to. He has to leave. That's how it works. Or you can drop a load of grains of rice on the floor in front of them, and they will be distracted and have to count it. That's either lawyers or fairies. One of the two. I think it's lawyers. Like, there's a way to get rid of mythical creatures. Like, it's fairies, leprechauns, lawyers, unicorns, mermaids, Scottish people, and minotaurs. There's all those mythical things that don't exist. You can get rid of them with the correct process. That's how it works. You forgot Eskimos. Don't be silly. YouTube streamers as well. How does one deal with lawyer fairies? You can't. They're too powerful. There's a hierarchy. They're above all of us. How do you get rid of YouTubers? If you run down the street holding a YouTube symbol that you've spray painted gold and just written the word 1 million under, they will follow you. That's how it works. They have to follow you. They're compelled to. Yeah. About 5 minutes, Josh got no iron ore on that belt. Mate, we got loads of iron ore. What are you on about? Look, I'm going to make some more. I'm going to make some more iron ore. I'm going to increase my iron production, my iron output. But before increasing the iron output, I'm going to make a gun. Because, let's be real, we are going to be attacked again. Callum is siphoning... He's not, though, because look, that's not doing anything. That's not going to take any. I am, however, going to make the gun with the bullets. I'll take one clip from there. We'll put another gun down over here. You can go just there. And you can have some bullets. There we go. Half the bullets in there, that's fine. Do you spec more into YouTuber or Twitch? I think I push toward YouTuber a lot more than I do Twitch streamer. Just because YouTube is fun. Someone said this to me a while ago, and I think it's very interesting. They said, it's much easier to make £10 on Twitch, but it's much easier to make a living wage on YouTube. And I think that's a very oddly true thing to say. Now, I was reading Twitter earlier, and I hate to admit it, but I was. It's true. I do read the Twitter sometimes. And someone was putting... It was this Twitch streamer, I don't know who it was, but she was really very entitled. And it was, you know, oh, you watch me for free, but you don't spend $5 to $10 on me. How do you justify that? You know, how do you justify me giving you entertainment? And for many, many years, I've been kind of on the opposite side of the debate. I've always said, you know, no, people can watch me for free as much as they want. I understand that everyone's life situation is different. Maybe you got some spare, maybe you haven't. It doesn't bother me. And I thought, you know what? No. I'm going to go the other way. Everyone in the stream right now owes me £100. That's how it works. No, 150. That's what it is. Sub-only chat. No. Not even doing sub-only chat. Everyone's like, bye. It's so entitled, isn't it, man? It's so freaking entitled. I saw something else earlier, and I'll be totally honest with you all the time. Someone else commented, e-girls are stealing my views. And someone else replied, they're not. You're just shit. And I thought, spot on. Spot on. E-girls are not stealing your views. You're just bad. You're just not entertaining. Because, like, if you're entertaining, people will stay. That's how it works. Josh, you owe me £200 for watching you so we can cancel each other out. God damn, he lawyered me. He got me. Wait, no, you can't lawyer me. Because if you're a lawyer, I asked you to leave. Oh, we're getting into the legalese now. We're seeing who's got priority. Who put the spell on the stack first? Which resolves first? He accounted you. I'm planning on being a teacher. I'm going to graduate soon. I'd appreciate tips. I've already given you the greatest tip, and that is make sure that you erase the whiteboard using vertical strokes, not horizontal strokes, because then your butt won't wiggle. See? There's another couple of tips. If you're a teacher, always get to the classroom early, because then you can steal the comfy chair. Everyone in school always thought, well, the teachers wouldn't mind if you got the comfy chair. Look, the comfy chair, the big plush black comfy chair, is our only source of authority. If a teacher walks into a classroom and one of the students has taken the comfy chair from behind the teacher's desk and is sitting on it, by all known laws and regulations of gods and men, that student is now the teacher. That's actually how it works. I've never told anyone this before, but if you want to become the teacher, all you've actually got to do is take the chair. That's it. Ofsted don't even stop you. They encourage it. It gets new teachers in. 3 years of teacher training college is actually just a death camp to fight and work out who's going to get the chair. It's just like a battle royale for about 3 years. You get taught all the martial arts. You get taught how to ride a wheelie chair going down a hill. You get taught how to joust using a tiny pen. That's what it is. That's all it is. Honestly, teacher training school is just how to get the comfy chair. And once you've got the comfy chair, you're officially a teacher. That's how it works. I'm spilling all the secrets to you guys. All the secrets. Can confirm. Finally, I catch you on the second monitor. You can leave the teaching profession by running around the chair 3 times. Okay, look, I'm going to be honest with you. That's a rumour. You can never leave the teaching profession. Ever. You know the strangest thing? When you're a kid and you see the teacher outside of the school, you know, you're walking down the street and you're like, that's a teacher. How weird is that? Do you want to know the strangest thing? Even as a teacher, it still weirds me out to see other teachers outside the school. Like, I'll work with them. And I'll walk around and I'll do shopping and I'll be in town. I'll be like, you live in the school. They don't let you out. That's not how it works. Weirds me out. It very much weirds me out. Okay, what was I doing? I was improving the amount of miners we had. That's what I was doing. So I'm going to keep doing that. More electric mining drills. I thought teachers were bound to a school location like ghosts. They are. Teachers are like demons with a little bit of range. When a teacher is born, it gets assigned to a school, and then it can't leave. It can exist only within that town. Your memories get wiped. Spot me at the gym because we ran into each other. Yeah, that's not a cool thing to do. My teachers were pretty sound. I liked them. They were good people. It's always weird when you see the teachers outside school because they're not real people, are they? Like, teachers aren't real people. Like, I'm saying this as a teacher. Sometimes I look at myself and I just think, no. Imagine if I was your teacher and you met me outside. It'd be weird, wouldn't it? Josh, please stop. I'm already crying. No. So, what's the strangest thing that happens? What makes someone want to be a geography teacher? That's a question that I need to know. I understand a couple of, maths, pretty interesting. Drama, yeah, it's cool. You get to act. English, you get to read books. What makes someone grow up and go, I want to be a geography teacher? Like, I get the interest in geography. Like, if you want to go and become an archaeologist, or you want to go and explore cool ruins, or you just like cool rocks. That's cool. Everyone likes a cool rock. If someone says to me, hey, I want to show you a cool rock I found, I'm there. I'm like, awesome, let's do it. I'll see a cool rock you found. Why the heck not? It's when someone says, I want to be a geography teacher. Rocks are geology, though. Ah, that's true. Geography is just like maps and stuff. What? If you're a geography teacher and you're in the chat right now, why? Not why are you in the chat. You're in the chat because you just love Factorio. But the geography teacher, what's happening with that? What's the reason for this? Oh, come on, I'm trying to discover answers. I need to know. So I don't think we're going to be attacked from the west, but we are most definitely... Oh, you know what? You say that. We are probably being attacked right now, actually. I believe... Oh, no, they're still there. They're just kind of milling around. We'll put these down and get some bullets into them. Let's just stick some bullets in these guns. Lovely stuff. Yeah, we're going to be attacked from the west pretty soon. So I'm going to need like a lot of smelters going on. Let's build some of you. We're going to be attacked soon. When does this game end? It doesn't really. You need to launch a rocket, and once you've launched the rocket into the sky, then you win, but launching the rocket takes a bloody long time. So right now what we're trying to do is build an absolute load of stuff that will help. Oh, thank you very much, Sora. You got me just there. I know if no one else got me, then Sora got me. About 16 to 18 hours. You say that, but remember there are lots of us right now. Like there's a lot of us going on right now. This is good. This is very good. This is going to be super efficient. We've got the team. Andy is working on the bricks and the defences. Sora is putting down all of the moving belts. Lorenzo over here is taking care of all the copper. Callum has built a copper smelting machine over here. Any day is, I think, just making sure everything is topped up. This is great. And I am also here. Yes. I'm also involved. Why is that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lorenzo. I saw that. We sorted it out. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. All right, cool. We need more guns. Make some more guns. We need even more copper plates. Goodness me. Okay. Copper plates. Callum's got a sort of copper. Josh, I'm in awe of the factory you built. Thank you. Thank you. More people should be in awe of things that I've done. It's almost insulting that there isn't more awe-inspirationalness in my life. You know, sometimes you say sentences and is Josh the person in a group project who doesn't do anything yet gets the credit? I'm the person that presents it. Look at it that way. You know how every project you need the... People always say they're the ideas person. Okay, look, let's be honest. No one likes the ideas person because the ideas person is terrible. But I'm the presentation person. That's what it is. If you had to go on Dragon's Den, you'd let me go on for you. That's what you would do. You're the kid in the group who repeats the joke the quiet kid said louder and gets the laughs. Yeah. Absolutely. Just, yeah. That's me. You are the teacher. Any tips for recovering my old school RuneScape account from 10 years ago? Oh, yeah, Momo, I'll tell you what you do. Private message every single JMod on Twitter, even if they're not in the accounts department. They love it. It's their favourite thing to do. Just every single JMod you can find. Doesn't matter what they've done before. They will help you. They will, even in their off hours, they will drop everything to help you. They love it. And Mod Ash, he'll respond to anything. You know what? What you should do? You should message people that don't even work for Jagex anymore. That's what you should do. If they don't work for Jagex, drop them a message. Guarantee they'll help you. Because, and if they say to you, you know, hey, I don't work for Jagex anymore, they're lying. Don't listen to them. Don't let them lie to you. Let's just grab a load of those and stick them there. Okay, cool. Cal's defended slightly. Not much, but he is slightly defended. Private message me, I can help. In all seriousness, why does everyone keep messaging Jagex staff members randomly in real life? They can't help you. If they could help you, they would be helping you. Broke me inside when I got a better mark for a presentation. They guided 90% of the work. It's a horrible realization that everyone comes to at some point in life that people don't necessarily get rewarded for the work they do. They get rewarded for how much the people giving the rewards like them. It's horrible. Everyone hates it. No one likes making this realization, but it's true. Social status is so much more important than anyone makes it out to be or thinks it is. It is ridiculously important. It is one of the biggest changes, biggest advantages you can have. If people like you, people do things for you. It's just how it works. Sorry, but it is. Yeah, and again, you spot on point in the chat right there. Sometimes education isn't just about knowing things, it's about being able to communicate things. Because people forget that... Oh, hang on, there's a thing here that's not working. People forget that just because you know something doesn't mean you can get that information across to other people. Getting information across to other people is just as important. That's one of the most important parts of teaching. You can be, remarkably... Oh, we are in trouble. You can be remarkably smart. Did those guns help? Hang on. Lorenzo's dead. Oh, we're still being attacked, are we? Yep. Don't worry, guys. I've got a pistol. I'm here. Right. Where did we get attacked from? Over there. We had guns. We had a load of guns, but none of them were working. Maybe we took on a bit too much here. Maybe we really did take on a bit too much. But I believe in us. I believe in us. I'm going to keep building some stuff. They had no ammo. Right. Okay, what was I saying? I was saying something important and smart. And I'm sure it was quite clever. Read back up, see what I can find. Oh, yeah, that was it. Social credit, how to teach. It doesn't matter how much you know. It matters how much you can help other people know. Have you ever had a teacher who is obviously remarkably intelligent, but who can't get that knowledge to you? Because I have, and they irritate me. Have you ever been learning under the tutelage of someone who is clearly very wise, very smart, very experienced, and yet you just don't feel that you are gaining the knowledge they have? You don't think that being around them is making you smarter. That's one of the biggest blockades I see to the teachers of today. You need to be able to not just be smart, but help other people be smart. Yeah. Are you talking about yourself, Josh? Hey, depends. Depends what information you need to know. I'm very wisdomous, and I am very educational, so I can get information across to other people very well. Someone said to me, Josh, can you get information to me? And I said, yes, I can. And then they were smart. Those turrets need a lot more ammo. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't deny that. They do need a lot more ammunition. So we will slowly but surely start to work on this. That's why I'm making more ammo, see? Making more ammo right now. You guys are going to make me ammo. I'm going to get ammo from these boxes. And then I'm going to put the ammo into the guns. Now we seem to only be being attacked from down here. So I'm just going to make an absolute load of defensive guns over in this corner. Oh, there we go. Look at that. See? Look at that. Beautiful. That is what we need more of. That was great. The kill zone. Yeah, we'll put some more guns down there and stuff, and we'll do more things. But in general, I'd say that worked pretty well. That was quite good. The sign of a good streamer is one I can listen to like a podcast. Well, thank you. These games are satisfying. They are satisfying, aren't they? Out of curiosity, are teachers criminally underpaid? Yes. Yes, a lot of people leave the teaching profession because of the sheer terrible, terrible, terrible wages. And the amount of work they're expected to do for said wages is remarkably low. You know, I've got a lot of respect for people who want to teach as careers because it's a difficult thing to do. But yeah, it is without a doubt criminally low wages. I'm covering the tips. Well, I can cover the tips if I want to cover the tips. You can't tell me what... Rin. Don't tell me what to do with the tips. Alright. Trust me. Just trust me on this one. Shoes, thank you for the Prime sub. Remarkably kind. Welcome to the stream. That's going to be taken out of context. Do it. Where do I teach? I like to think I teach in the heart and in the mind. That's... I was thinking, what's the most pretentious answer I could possibly give? In many ways, the soul is where I teach. But beyond that, mostly in a school. Or I used to in a school. I mean, you can start teaching in the heart and the mind and the head, but then the government asks you to go through regulations. They ask you to do training and get certified and that kind of stuff. And then mostly just in a school. Right, what is this? What is that? What's going on with this? Right, we need way more metal. And the metal... Okay, metal and copper and iron gear wheels make these. So I am going to put a burner down and a box down. So you can go there. Now I need some wood for a box. In fact, you know what's better than a box? I may as well just make another makey station. Because then the makey station can make more bullets. Or more guns. Oh, it's all coming together, guys. I'd pay to see gamer girl Josh. If I wanted to go to Comic-Con dressed as a female version of myself, I can. That's my prerogative. I'm allowed to do that. I did see a tweet earlier, someone going to Comic-Con dressed as me. I was very impressed. I was like, yeah, that guy gets it. Okay, so we need copper plates, iron plates, and iron gear wheels. Let's just grab some of those. Female VTuber. Teacher for 4 years, all you got was anxiety. But, oh, are there more enemies attacking? I heard guns somewhere. I think I heard gunfire. This wall is going to break. We need way more stone than this. And that means stone bricks, and stone bricks are being made here. So let's just grab an absolute ton of stone bricks and build one wall. One bit of wall. Guys, you ready for my help? Here we go. Defense. It's my passion. It is my absolute passion. We're going to build a wall and we're going to make the aliens pay for it. That's my new... Alright, any day, with your thick wall. Look at that. Look at that girth. That is some solid girth going on right there. And Sora, stop building walls around me. Have you just given me the bit of wall back? He's just like, no, we don't want your wall. Fine. I'm going to put it back over there. You don't control me. I'm going to put my wall where I want my wall. Screw you. The wall is staying there. Factorio speedrun co-op 100% no hotbar. Oh, right. I'm not using the hotbar because I'm shit at the game. That's why. Also, I'm kind of relying on these guys to do most of the stuff. That's what it is. Technically, you're the alien in the world. That's true. That's why I'm paying for the wall. I'm not sure how the hotbar works. I don't think anyone really knows how the Factorio hotbar works. I mean, scholars have argued for centuries about how it works. I don't think anyone knows. I'm just going to reduce the amount of cogs that we're making there because, yeah, we don't need that many cogs. Yeah, scholars have discussed the intricacies of the Factorio wall for millennia. But none of them have ever really agreed on an answer. So there's a bug's nest over there. Look, there's a bug's nest over there. That bug's nest eventually is going to be a problem. I'm stuck in the forest. Wait, hang on. I'm stuck in the forest. Where's the bug's nest? There it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. They're going to attack this way. So we need to pin them in here. Oh God. There. See? I said we need to pin them in there. Look at that. Look at me. Josh, I need a game dead. Do I send you a personal or business email? If you need to kill a game, you've got to go through the process that all the other MMORPG companies go through. You send the game's name via Raven to the address that will appear to you in a dream. What you need to do is meditate on the game that you want killed for a long time, and then the symbols will appear to you, and you will know who to contact. And when the symbols have appeared, when you've known who to contact, you will send it via Raven, written in red ink, sealed with the wax of a black candle. Failing that, because I know that real life is hectic, just drop me a message on Discord. You know, don't get me wrong, I like the ritual of the occult. I like the psychological implications of going through the whole phenomenology of waiting for the full moon, writing it down, using a quill made from a dove that flew overhead and a single feather fell down. I like the style. I love me some ritual, but I get that we're not all Aleister Crowley. If you want to just, you know, just drop me an email, that's fine. I've got an info address. It's on the Twitter. That works too. I will obviously see your message sooner if it's delivered via Raven, but I will also answer it if it's just a message that you send me. That's fine too. Learn the hard writing style that is cursive. Hey, I was taught to write cursive in school because apparently English schools decided that was an important thing for us all to know. I'll tell you one thing that I found weird about school. We learned stop, drop and roll, didn't we? Stop, drop and roll. That's what to do if you're on fire. And I don't know why, but because of this, I just assumed that I was going to be on fire a lot as an adult. It was just like a thing, because they were like, stop, drop, roll. I'm like, okay, cool. How often am I going to be on fire? Just out of curiosity. Someone in the chat said, quicksand. Quicksand was a problem that when I was young thought would be like an everyday occurrence. And I think I blame 80s and 90s fantasy films. 90s. The word fantasy and 90s combined in my head. 80s and 90s fantasy films for my fear of being on fire and quicksand. I really genuinely thought I would be sinking in quicksand a lot more than I am. Often, to be fair. Don't they teach to write cursive in school anymore? No. No, they don't. At least not around me anymore. Do you guys get taught cursive in school? They were training you to play Dark Souls, so it wasn't about fire at all. It was just Dark Souls. That's all it was. There's a tree in the way. Well, we can punch you out the way, no problem at all. And then get another thing down just there. Fantastic. Let's grab a couple of bullets out of you guys. And then let's put them into you guys. Gun, please. There we go. And then I can put a wall just here. Beautiful stuff, see? Cliff in the way. Well, Cliff needs to get out the way, doesn't he? Okay, can't reach that to do that. Okay, we've secured this wall with a tiny bit of wall and a load of guns. That's probably fine. Famous last words, that's probably going to be okay. Kids here learn cursive, but the no fancy frills version. Have you ever been in a Ferris wheel with a girl? All the time. Every day. That's how I start my mornings. It's how I get to work. Yeah, I think we've all been in a Ferris wheel with a girl before. I'm sure this is probably a reference to my classic, my fantastic video where we streamed. Did I give her a massage as well? No. No. She was the attendant. And for some reason, they felt that I needed to be attended while I was in the Ferris wheel to make sure that I was, being sensible and just generally following the rules in there. And I agreed with them. I thought that's a good thing to do. Put us in there. Can you give us a tip on how to get into a Ferris wheel with a girl? Yes. Yes, I can. And thank you for coming to me with this problem. It's a situation that obviously we all deal with every now and again. The first thing you want to do is find a Ferris wheel. And Ferris wheels, normally, as we all know, found in kind of swampy, wet marshland, or around the end of kind of spring, early summer. That's when Ferris wheels are in season. Then you want to find a local girl. And what you have to do is you have to walk up and say, hey. And this is quite specific. You have to say, hey, have you seen the end of the live-action Death Note movie? And they'll look at you and they'll go, no. No, I haven't. I've heard it was terrible. I'm not going to watch it. And then you say to them, yeah, it was terrible. But at the end of the live-action Death Note movie, there's a scene with a Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel breaks and it's all dangerous and it's all very scary. I wondered if maybe, and then they'll look at you and they'll go, no. Because they know where you're going with this. And some of you in the chat might be thinking, Josh, this is a really specific reference. Okay, look, you're asking me how to get a girl onto a Ferris wheel. I'm going to have to get pretty specific in the references, aren't I? This is not something that just has an everyday answer. You've really got to go with very specific references here. So yes, I will slowly but surely... Hang on, that's terrible. I'm not letting that happen. This needs to be sorted. Wait, there's a problem with this. And it gets sorted like this. You watch me. You ready? You watch this. About to show you how to Factorio better. There. There. Beautiful. Look at that. See? That's how you do it. My Ferris wheel is near a highly radioactive power plant. Should I use that Ferris wheel for my advantage? Well, the thing with the highly radioactive Ferris wheel by the power plant is that many years ago, about 50,000 people used to live there. But now it's a ghost town. And then I, like everyone else who was playing that game, pressed start or X to skip the intro. Because you only had to watch those first few lines until you could skip it. Everyone knows that's how it works. What I love is that kind of cultural thing we've got between. Thank you very much for the sub. That's remarkably kind of you. What I love is when we all had those old games that we played as kids, there would be a thing where you could skip the movie after a certain amount of time. And so everyone did that. But it also means that absolutely everyone has the same memories of games. COD 4. Everyone loaded up Modern Warfare. And everyone went, 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. And then everyone skipped. That's how it worked. COD PTSD, man. But no, Between Tracks, thank you very, very much for the cheer. What is happening? We are being attacked. This isn't good. Alright, guys, we're being attacked by the guns. No. We're being attacked by the enemies down here, but they are getting through. Oh, God, we're out of bullets. Everything's out of bullets, guys. There we go. Whew. Okay. Don't worry. Lorenzo, don't worry, mate. It's fine. We're doing okay. Sora, don't look at me like that. I can tell. I can tell that you're looking at me in a certain way. Sora, don't. Don't do this to me, Sora. Okay, more Daka. Right, we're going to get more Daka. We're going to get more Daka, and we're going to do it like this. So, I'm going to have a factory producing bullets. And this factory is going to put the bullets directly into the thing. See? This is good. This is very good. Factory producing bullets. The bullets are going to go there. This is going to go there. And it's going to be great. No, make one for each gun. No. Oh, there we go. That's my response. No. I could do. But I won't. Because that will be far too efficient. Let's go to here, here, and here. And then connect up over there. We'll make another one of you, which goes this way. Oh, I'm good at this. I am good at this. Yeah, make a belt that supplies the guns. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. So it's going to go like this. It's going to go up and then down this way. And then that way. Look at this, see? Look at this. Hang on, no, that's going the wrong way. That's taking bullets out of it. We don't want to do that. We want bullets going into it. Let me make the bullets going into the gun. Like that, see? Enemies. I'm here helping, don't worry, I'm helping. See, never worried. Never worried. Don't know what you were worried about, Sora, but I was not worried. Then we do this, and then this. This produces bullets, and then we put a single lifty thing that goes into it. This is great. This is absolutely disgusting. Efficient players in the chat. You fools. Oh, you think I'm going to be efficient? You are wrong. You're very wrong if you think I'm going to be efficient. I'll go in this way, and then this way. Gotcha. And then we go into there, and then one more takes us out. You used to play OSRS. How are you not efficient? If you want to kill your love for a game, become efficient at it. That is unfortunately true. If you want to kill your love for a game, if you want to suddenly start to hate your hobby, become really efficient at it. I found that I actually enjoy things much more when I'm being less efficient. Josh reminds me of my 5-year-old sister when I try to help her. If you're super efficient, you're finding the quickest possible way to finish the game. And if you like the game, why wouldn't you want to spend more time in the game? See, I like this game, so I'm going to spend more time in the game. So I'm going to play the game bad, which makes the game last longer, because I enjoy the process of playing the game. And you may hate me, but I speak the truth. I should probably put this up here instead of up there. Yeah, we'll go up there for that. And then we'll do another kind of splitter coming off of that. Need some more iron plates. Yeah, we'll get you. One more splitter, that's fine. Hey Josh, love to see you playing Factorio. It's one of my favourites. I'm glad. I've seen a lot of your videos lately. Give me back my free time. Watch, I'm playing Factorio. Do you think I have any free time? I mean, seriously. Do I look like a guy that's making good decisions with time? No. No, I'm not. You put into words why I always optimize the fun out of games. That was a famous line, I think, said by the guy that created, was it SimCity? Players will optimize the fun out of a game. Now, the process of finding something optimal can be fun. The process of working out what works and why it works, that is in itself a fun process. But notice how I said the process of finding what works And if you just tell someone what works, that's not part of the process. That's you just saying, hey, I've already done the process. I've already gone through all of this. Here's what you should be doing. That's why it's often a little bit boring. Do we need more things coming up this way? Would that be producing more stuff? No, it would not. Right, I need more of furnaces. That means stone. That means mining some stuff. What are your thoughts on a potential Soul Reaver sequel? I would love Soul Reaver, more Soul Reaver stuff. I think Soul Reaver is fantastic. Without a doubt, one of the best game franchises ever made. Was it fun when you optimized the life out of Terra? Remarkably so. It was actually part of a ritual. I was trying as hard as I could to... I was trying to use Terra's life force to revive Otherland. That was my original plan. But it didn't work. I am sorry that it didn't work, but I would do it again. If I had to, I would absolutely do that again. No electric furnaces. Yeah, we're going to get there eventually. Don't worry. We're going to get there. Can I say something controversial? Ooh. Ooh, is this so you can cancel me? Okay. Okay, let's say something controversial. What's the most controversial thing I could say? It's going to get a lot of clips on the clip channel. It's going to either get me cancelled or ruin some potential future sponsorships. Okay, let's get myself controversial. I have never watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yet whenever anyone asks, I always say it's great. Because a lot of people that I like find it very funny. And I want them to continue to like me. So I often just say that it's a good show. Despite not actually having any basis for why it's a good show. And when people say to me, oh, you remind me of whatever, I always go, yeah, despite not actually knowing who I remind them of. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, do you want some more controversial opinions? I don't find Amy Schumer that funny. Like, I watched a comedy special that she was in. And I don't think I giggled that much. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I just don't find... And people are always like, oh, I said that to someone. And they're like, oh, you just don't find women funny. No, not at all. Fantastic female comedians. You know, one of my all-time favourite comedians, you seen Black Books? You know the actress that plays Fran in Black Books? Fantastically funny. Incredibly. Green Wing. The actress that plays Sue in Green Wing, the HR woman, frickin' hilarious. So dry, so to the point, just spot on. In Alan Partridge, Lynn. Lynn in Alan Partridge, just so funny. I love that. Yeah. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The entire cast of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, frickin' hilarious, without a doubt. But no, I just don't find Amy Schumer... I mean, should we keep going with controversial opinions? Keep going until I can... She is in Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, she is. Yeah, you come here for second monitor content, get based takes. Yes, I breathed out my node. My node? I breathed out my nose more than usual. Like, you exhale like a bull. That's why you do it. Right, I don't even know what's happening in the game anymore. I'm sure you guys are probably doing something. Am I just building guns? I think I'm just building guns and bullets. That's my focus now. Guns and bullets. But this belt is full. So I can probably put some more smelty things down. And that belt's full. So I can probably bring that round to here. Okay, I've got an idea. It's a bad idea, but it's going to work. So just bear with me on this one. Just bear with me. It's going to be good. I'm doing the American... Can you shoot in this game? You can. In fact, you need to when the enemies get to you. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you and you. That goes up. No, I don't need this, actually. That's wrong. Do not need this. I need this. This is what I need. I need this bit of... I'll pick you up. I need this wire thing. No, I need the coal there. Right, I've got a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. Okay, and then we put the smelty things there and there. This comes to... You can see what I'm doing, can't you? Like, you can see where this is going to. That comes up to there. Then we get the coal. Why have we lost all power to everything? Oh, thank God. Someone, I'm guessing Lorenzo, just picked up a power line which broke the supply. We don't need that. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, yes. It's fine. That needs to come down to there. And this needs to come down to there. And then up. I'm focusing. And then around. Yeah! Boom, son. Made it. Alright, cool. So now we get more of you. We get 2 more inserters. We stick one there. One there. Suddenly, we got more metal coming on, guys. Look at this. I love it when a plan comes together. West flank is probably out of ammo. That's probably true. I don't think the west flank's even been attacked yet, to be honest. Hey, that was good. Picked up 157 bullets. That's very good. I don't think these guns have even been fired. I don't think they're doing anything right now. Oh, nope, they are. There's a bunch of dead stuff. There we go. Lovely stuff. Absolutely fine. No problem at all. What's my favourite dinosaur? Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Oh, what is my favourite dinosaur? Probably a colossal dreadmore. I think that it's the perfect casting cost. You know, 6 feels strong for a big green creature. It's got trample, which is good. I think it's a very balanced creature. And I think that it's flavor text as well. You know, when you hear it, when you see it, when you feel it, it's great. It's what Colossal Dreadmore has is a good feel to it. Trample me, mummy. It's good. Hi, Josh. Has the D&D campaign ended? No, the D&D campaign has hardly started. We're going to have a D&D thing pretty much all the time. It's going to be constantly going on forever. Is that the 6-6? Yes, it is. It absolutely is, without a doubt, one of the greatest dinosaurs ever made. Stegosaurus is the basic bitch of dinosaurs. No, it's... Look, Colossal Dreadmore. That's the real deal when it comes to dinosaurs. Colossal Dreadmore. He knows where it's at. Real ones know. Colossal Dreadmore won me a pre-release tournament. I think the real winner of all pre-release tournaments all the time is Colossal Dreadmore. That's who really won. Okay, so now we have to just go around these boxes like this because apparently I've decided to be super dumb and have built... Now, you might think that this looks rather inefficient. That's because it is. Let me just build some more of these stone furnaces. Need some more stone. And then I think I need more assembling machines. I'm just going to do this. If your personality were an MTG card, you'd be Plains. I went with a worm coil engine. I like Magic the Gathering. Okay, here's my controversial take. I like Magic the Gathering. I don't like Wizards of the Coast. I really like the game and the mechanics and the idea and the social side. I don't like the fact that they're charging you an absolutely unrealistic amount of money to keep up with it. I got into Magic around the Scars of Mirrodin, New Phyrexia era, just before the original Innistrad and Dark Ascension bit. And you know what I liked? I liked 3 block sets. I thought they were good. I could get into 3 block sets. I could feel them. I was ready for them. They were good. And then they started bringing out Secret Lairs. And that I just could not keep up with. And then they started bringing out special boosters and special pre-release packs and different ones. And I'm going to be real, I got a little bit overwhelmed. Like, very overwhelmed. To me, there was just far too much product being pumped out. Too much to expect anyone with kind of responsibilities to keep up with. I think it was silly. It's the continuous hype train. That's a very good way of putting it. The hype train for Magic never ends. One set finishes, the views, the spoilers for the next set begins immediately. It is very much purchase product, hey, get hyped for the next product. Purchase product, get hyped for the next product. And I got drained. I got really burnt out. I don't feel good about it. I do not... Magic the Gathering no longer sparks joy. To me personally, anyway. It just does not spark joy. And it used to. And that's made me really sad, you know? It's made me really sad. And even though you switch to things like EDH or Commander, it used to be that you could buy a Commander deck, thank you very much, any chance you'd play the critically acclaimed the critically acclaimed Memorpaga Final Fantasy Ziv, whose free trial includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion pack up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime on stream. Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. But I will continue to build the spaghetti factory first. But no, Magic the Gathering, I got burnt out with. There's just too much that it expects me to do. Far too much. And that made me sad, because I very much enjoy it as a mechanic, but I can't enjoy it as a game because there's just way too much going on. What was the... That was it, the Commander thing. The next one, Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. That kind of thing. Is anyone else just feeling a bit... Commander used to be a product that you would buy things from other products and build in ways that you never expected. And now they're building things specifically for Commander. They've worked out this is one of their absolute kind of, biggest markets, and they're building specifically for it. It feels that the fun has gone and it's been replaced with corporate success. It's no longer about buying the best Magic cards from a set and building your own thing. It's buy the special thing, buy the special thing, buy the special thing. There's so many special things going on. It's just ridiculous. What's up, Sora? You don't seem happy. Yeah, there's way too much content in Magic right now. Way too much content. Far too much stuff. That's the problem. I can't keep up with it all. I just absolutely cannot keep up with all of the stuff. Alright, so this is some firearm ammunition. May as well put some stuff into these guns. There we go. Okay, you've got some. Let's put some more stuff into these ones. Alright, good. We're doing good. Ideally, we really want flying robots, but I am also aware that flying robots quite a way away. Quite far away. I keep getting confused when stores list Dungeons and Dragons, but it ends up being Magic the Gathering. Flying robots are super far. You say that. Are they, though? Are they, though? Right, you know what I need to do is work on some oil. Unfortunately, all right, we're going to start getting attacked from those guys soon. We need... What do we need? I mean, we need more space, to be honest. Because we've kind of hemmed ourselves in down here. I understand we've done it defensively, but we need space. Do you think all the YouTube guides content on games takes some of the fun out of games, given we have a guide for almost anything? Martimus, that's a very good point. I think if you Google "have guides ruined games," you'll discover I've made a video on that. It's about 20 minutes and it discusses your exact point. Ultimately, I believe that they have taken away a lot of the exploration phase. Because sometimes the fun in discovering the answer is the process of discovering the answer, not in telling people the other answer. Can we watch and react to it? We can. I think we can. Should I... Oh, hang on, let's just see if this works. I would help shoot, but I've got like no ammunition on me, so it's fine. Hey, the walls stood up. They were okay. Poll it. Is this the new meta? Should I... Hang on. Okay, let's just do a poll. Poll. Question. Should I... Should I react to my own videos? Start the poll. Poll's on right now, guys. Should I react to my own video? Is that the new reaction meta? No 50-50, guys. We need this. Should I just react to my own videos on stream? That's what we should do. Trashy content blows. You say that. The reaction meta is to react to your own videos. That's what we should do. To see if you were correct or if you were wrong. I think we can probably do this. Hang on. I think I'll bring it up right now. Let me sort this out. I'll bring it up right now. We'll open it in an incognito window and everything. We'll get rid of this, which is no longer needed. We'll open the incognito window. And we'll go to have guides ruined games. Let's find out. Have guides ruined MMORPGs? An MMO opinion by JoshStrifeHayes. It's a good video. All right. Let's just make this. If we make this full screen, will it fill the window up, but not the screen? Nope, fills the screen up. That's not what we want. Let's go to cinema mode. There we go. Let's have a look. Should I react to my own videos? Yes. Why have I done this? Okay. Well, hang on. If I'm going to react to my own videos, I need to do something very important first. I need to, first of all, make sure I am safe. So just give me a minute. I've got to make sure I'm safe. Just give me a sec. I'm not reacting to my own videos until I'm sure that I'm safe. Okay, cool. I'm probably safe now. Now we can react to my own videos on stream. There's an advert playing right now. We're just going to get through the advert right now. Here we go. Right, skip the trial. We've got to add in a thing right now, a display capture. That's on the left. It's got to be a window capture, hasn't it? Let me just sort this one out. Properties. This one needs to be chrome.exe. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? I'm ready. We're just going to move this. This is reacting... Wait, you watching an ad on your own vid. Infinite money. Yep. Infinite cash. That's how this works. Let's just take off the crop and pad. And beautiful. Alright, cool. Guys, let me know if you can hear the sound on this. You hear that? You should be able to. Okay, here we go. Right, have guides ruined MMO games? An MMO opinion by JoshStrifeHayes. Is this digital masturbation? Yes, in a way. What this is, allow me to explain. This is how we solve the moral quandary of the reaction meta. You know how people always say, oh, it's unfair or it's immoral that one YouTuber reacts to another YouTuber's video and the person reacting gets money from it. Don't worry, I'm just sort of how it's immoral. You react and you get money from it. Well, if you react to your own video...
JoshStrifeHayes, and this is MMO Opinion about... show where we talk.
Don't worry, it's fine. We've solved the amount of people in chat. I forget that when you put these in, it goes really loud.
About topics relevant to the MMO gaming landscape, and I give my opinion on them. Each week we'll look at another question or point of view within the industry.
Rip headphone users. Yeah, sorry headphone users. The factory is growing. What's happening in the factory right now? Let's just have a quick check. I'm fine still. I'm totally fine. As long as I'm safe, we are good. Alright, let's just turn this back on and have a look. So, shall we listen to whatever this guy has to say about have guides ruined MMO games? This is how you solve the reaction meta. You react to your own video.
And analyze it. If you have a question or theory you want discussed, leave it in the comments below. As usual, a massive thank you.
Don't leave it in the comments below. I am no longer reading the comments on this video. I won't see it. That's just a lie. If you've got a theory that you want discussed, just message me on Discord. Don't put it in the comments. I don't care. Remember when we had a Patreon list that we could read? My God. Let's keep... Mute Factorio in the background. Might need to. Hang on. It's just settings, sounds. There we go. It's all done. Why are you disassembling my wall, Callum? Up with this I will not put. Look at that. It's just disassembled my wall. Are you joining me in the wall? I mean, you can leave me... Leave me with the guns. What? Are we building some, like... I think I see what's going on here. Hang on. Callum has disassembled the wall that I had and replaced it with a different looking wall. But what you really want is this. Hang on. Okay, that is now me being safe. I am 100% safe. Apart from the fact there are no bullets in those guns. So let's just stick some bullets in the guns and now we're safe. Right, let's go back to doing some stuff. Let's go back to doing the reaction meta. This is how you beat the reaction meta and no one can be morally upset. You just react to your own videos.
You to my Patreon supporters and Twitch subs who make my channel possible. Right, let's begin. Today I'd like to address how guides can sometimes ruin games.
I think they can. I think this guy is onto something. I think he's going to provide roughly 18 minutes and 44 seconds of well-researched facts. And in no way will he just base all of this on opinion. You're just going to agree. Look, it's a reaction video. I can't help it that the original video happens to be 100% totally correct.
We'll address the positives and negatives caused by having immediate access to vast amounts of information about...
The positives and the negatives about access to vast amounts of knowledge. This means this guy is both going to look at the advantages and disadvantages. You know what that's called? It's called not being biased. It's a rare thing that you find in today's journalistic, landscape. And then he's going to... Does having access to information make things less fun? Did you have more fun before you knew about the meta? Did you enjoy games before you knew that you were playing them wrong?
About any given MMO, and how this access has caused what I refer to as an efficiency paradox within the player base.
The phrase efficiency paradox, what do you think that means? Here's what I think it means. If you aren't playing efficiently, you feel pressured to play efficiently. But when you start playing efficiently, you suddenly realise you're not having as much fun. My man Josh is not watching the final. No, it means that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Well, yeah, that's the most important thing that you learn in school. Are you reviewing your own videos? I am reacting to the only video that people could say is morally correct to react to. There's a big thing on Twitch right now and YouTube about, is it right to react to other people's videos because then the reactor is benefiting off the other person's video? Is it good? Is it bad? Dark Viper AU on one side, Asmongold on the other. There's a big discussion going on. So, if I react to my own videos, no one can be upset.
This is a more complex topic than usual, so I'll try and break the areas of discussion down as we go, but be prepared for this to get psychological. I will
always be prepared for things to get psychological. That's the warning at the start of any date I go on with anyone. I look them straight in the mirror and I go, always be prepared for this to get psychological. Can you restart? I had to pee. You didn't ask to go to the bathroom. Okay, that's the teacher in me. You didn't ask. You need to let me know. We'll have scheduled bathroom breaks. Right, well, when we get halfway, we'll all have a scheduled bathroom break. Okay, there we go.
We'll also be explaining why the early days of any MMO often feel much more enjoyable. Why the game...
Do you find the early days of any MMO to be more fun? A new MMO releases, it's not perfect, but everyone's playing it, everyone's figuring things out, people are playing random classes, people are using random combinations of items, no one's playing the meta because no one knows what the meta is. Do you think early game of most MMOs is more fun than late game?
Game feels more alive before the meta gameplay is established. I'll be honest, I had trouble titling this video because a more accurate title would have been The Efficiency Paradox: How Increased Access to Information About Games Through Wikis and Guides Has Negatively Impacted the General Enjoyment of Them.
That is a banging title. When I made this video, I was not brave. I was not as courageous as I am now. You know what? If I remade this video, I'd just title it that. That's how little I care about efficiency and searchability in the YouTube algorithm. I would just make that. That's what I would call it. I'd also call it Why You're Not Having Fun Anymore, but I've already made that one. Can you edit the title afterwards? Yeah, we can. Change it to whatever we need to. I might even edit it just for you guys. Let's keep going.
But that is not algorithm friendly. So the idea for this discussion comes from a collection of YouTube comment responses to my previous videos, and the general feeling people have is games were more fun back when people knew less about them.
Is that true? Did you have more fun when you knew less about things? Did you enjoy a TV show when you knew less about the shitty things the people that had made it had done? Did you enjoy a film when you didn't know about the horrible actions of the actor on set? Did you enjoy a book more when you didn't know the author was a terrible person? Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Because you can't close Pandora's box once you've opened it. Once you know something, you can choose to ignore it, but you can't unknow it. That's the problem. If someone says, hey, you know that piece of media that you enjoy? The person that created it's a terrible person. Here's proof. Your enjoyment of that media will change. It will be tainted. Now, you can choose to still keep enjoying the media for what it is, art for the sake of art. That's absolutely fine. People choose to do that all the time. Other people cannot separate the art from the artist. Once they know something, they know something. That's it. I am aware, by the way, that the factory in Factorio is being very much attacked right now. And it's not going good. But I'm here. Hang on, I'm going to help. Bullets. I don't have any bullets. Oh, they've broken in. Right, you guys made... Yeah, you guys have got this. It's fine. I'm going to hang out over here. I'm going to... Just hang on. I'm going to hang out away from the enemies for a bit. Just going to chill over here for a moment. Oh, the electric network is out. I'll put you back in. Done. Okay, cool. Oh, there was... Hang on a tick. I'm about to help. Boom, son! I helped. You are welcome any day. I'm just going to hang out over here for a second. Okay, cool. While we continue to talk about this. Once you have knowledge of something, you cannot unknow it. Let's say that you are playing RuneScape and you are mining with a regular rune pick. Please, sir, may I go to the toilet? If I don't, I'll pee on my chair. Yes, you can, but please be quick. And only one person at a time, because otherwise you'll just mess around in the bathroom. I know that's how it works. So, if you have knowledge of something, you will change your experience based on the knowledge you now have. You're playing RuneScape. You've got a rune pick. You're wearing your Dragon Med helm. You're wearing your rune plate body. You got your rune scimitar, your obsidian cape on. And you wear all your armor when you're mining. And then someone says to you, hey, you know what? You should go and get your agility up, and you should get graceful. And then you should go and get 99 firemaking. And then you should go and do this. And then you should go and do that. And then you should change this. Because you're playing wrong. You are playing the game wrong. As soon as someone tells you that, it changes, man. It absolutely changes. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It is ridiculous. Have you ever been playing an MMORPG and you've seen someone half your level in crappy armour and crappy weapons doing something not very efficiently and just thought, damn, man, they're having fun. They're having fun.
Because when that was the case, solving the puzzle of the game, finding the efficient way to play or the way to beat a problem within the game was also a part of the gaming experience. And
who here has finished a jigsaw puzzle? I've finished a jigsaw puzzle. Imagine you were doing a jigsaw puzzle and someone came along and told you exactly where every piece goes. They just went, yeah, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And if you look at them and go, dude, I'm solving the puzzle. I'm solving the jigsaw puzzle. This is the process. And they go, yeah, but you're not playing efficiently. Like, imagine if you're solving a Sudoku or a puzzle and someone just comes over to you and says, yeah, that number goes there, that number goes there, that number goes there, that number goes there. I don't want the answer. I want to experience the process. That's what it is. I don't want you to tell me what I should do. I want to have the adventure and the journey and the experience of figuring out what to do. That's the fun bit. And someone in chat just said, but as you get older, do you have time to play inefficiently? That's a very, very good point. As we get older and as we lose our free time and people say, yeah, you're playing inefficiently, is playing inefficiently more fun? You play games to have fun. If you are having fun playing inefficiently, great. If you only have fun when you're playing efficiently, does the knowledge of that change how you have fun at all?
And now, that is no longer part of the game itself, but instead a bank of collected knowledge supplied outside the game, and in some cases seen as a requirement for a new player.
This is another big thing that I'll talk about.
Leading to a paradoxical situation where a new player is expected to have detailed knowledge of events within the game without having played the part of the game needed to experience those events and gain that knowledge for themselves.
What that effectively means is a lot of hardcore high-level peepers expect you to know what to do without you personally having gone through the process to learn what to do. Just because one other person has gone through the process and that knowledge has now been supplied, you are expected to use that knowledge. They're effectively saying, hey, I know you've never done this raid before, but you need to know all the mechanics, where to stand, what to do, where to be all the time. The very first person that created that guide had to go through the process of discovery. And it's the process of discovery that we enjoy, especially as adventurers. Now, there are different ways to play an MMORPG, and none of them are necessarily right or wrong, but if you enjoy the process of discovery, then being told that you need to just scrap that process and gain the knowledge already, that's kind of sucky. Like if a new raid comes out in an MMO and you go to do it 3 or 4 weeks later and someone says, hey, do you know the mechanics? And you're like, nope. Just going to give it a go, going to learn, going to improve, small bits here, small bits there, work out the efficiency. And they go, yeah, no, we're not doing that. You need to do this, 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 and this, and that's how you win. Have you ever been in a raid group? And this is a really, really big thing for me. I hate this. The same people that say they hate how easy MMOs have got are the exact same people who will drop the moment they fail. If you want a challenge, then you need to be willing to go through the process of failure to gain the body of knowledge to take on the challenge. If you go and take on a challenge and you already know what to do, that's not gaining knowledge, that's just trying to emulate what someone else has already done.
And all this leads to dissension in the player base about what the correct way to play the game is. Now that whole last paragraph was a lot of complicated words, so let's break it down and I'll explain the problem.
I do use very long, complicated words for 2 reasons. 1, I think it makes me sound smart, and 2, I don't always know if they're the correct word, but I can't think of anything simpler. That's the way to do it. Someone's like, hey Josh, what do you think about this? And I'm thinking, this is a long word that makes me sound clever. But also I don't know if it's the correct word for this situation. So I'm going to go with it, and we'll see if it flows. Because if you say something confidently, even if it's wrong, people will assume that they're wrong and you're right, and they'll go with you. There we go. Just so you know how it works. People who expect you to have the failing experience because they have is irritating. Yes, as well. There is no right or wrong way to play. There are different ways to look at it. If there was a right or a wrong way to play, we would have discovered that Fergalicious is always the right choice. We'll go with that one.
4 main areas to address.
4 areas. This is when we break it down.
The pre-information gaming world.
What do you think the pre-information gaming world is? And this can refer to 2 things. It can refer to a period of time as a constant, as in a specific year, or a period of time in your own life. relative to how old you are. The pre-information gaming world is before the internet and before guides, or before you as a player started looking things up. I did not research how to play Factorio. I still haven't. I have no idea how to be more efficient. I'm terrible at it. But don't deny, it has made a more entertaining stream. Because if I was just playing Factorio efficiently, I wouldn't be chatting to you guys. I would just be playing Factorio. So, the pre-information gaming world is before you have access or specific knowledge of information.
The formation of the easily accessible information bank.
What do you think that is? The formation, I mean, to be fair, the clue is in the title. The formation of and it's easily accessible. That is what's important. Easily accessible. Because information has always been accessible for these games, but not easily. EverQuest, all the data was there, but not necessarily ease of access. Not on YouTube. Not necessarily on easy to read wikis. The information was there, but it wasn't specifically available to everyone.
And then the effects on both solo and group play.
The efficiency paradox effect on solo play and the effect on group play. So we will have a look at what the efficiency paradox is specifically pretty soon.
Let's start with the pre-information world. Older games, such as EverQuest, Ultima Online or Asheron's Call, existed and thrived in a time when immediate access to well-curated information was difficult.
I would say that's a completely correct statement still. And that's not me blowing my own horn, that's just, I think that statement is still accurate. I think EverQuest, Asheron's Call, Dark Age of Camelot, the original RuneScape classic, information about those games existed on forums, but was hard to find, because forums were bloody awkward to navigate. I was a big fan of forums back in the day. I've got nostalgia for forums, but, you know, it wasn't easy to get information. Someone said, I think this whole thing is you blowing your own horn. No, this is me getting ahead of the YouTube reaction meta. There's a big discussion on YouTube reaction videos. Is it morally acceptable to react to somebody else's video? And the answer is, I don't know, but I can react to my own video and no one can complain.
Which means, while there was indeed information available for the game, such as what weapon was best, or what build or what armor combination was best for any given boss, it was usually tucked away deep within a forum or a message board somewhere.
If you played old MMOs, Meridian 59, EverQuest, Ultima Online, information about that kind of stuff, what weapon to use, where to go, that would be shared between guilds. If you were in a guild, you would know where the secret grinding spot was. If you were in a group, you would know where the secret weapon was. And when guilds discovered something, they would keep it for themselves. They would not want to spread this information about. Now, of course, the information is spread about immediately, but it was more secretive. It was more exclusive, buried in some giant text file on game FAQs, game facts. Yeah, absolutely. And it was always lots of ASCII art coming down for the whole thing. When are you going to react to the stream of you reacting to this video? Next time. That's the plan. It's just going to get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So information did exist for how to play the games efficiently, but, and this is probably the important thing, it wasn't given to the casual player. The casual player was casual because to them the process was turn the game on, play the game. That's it. All the information they had, all the knowledge they gained, came from their experience in the game. Now, however, the knowledge that a casual player gains is coming from outside sources, and that's what I think guides are changing.
In many cases probably held physically on a pad of paper owned by a small but dedicated bunch of data miners and shared amongst their guild or clan as hidden knowledge.
Who drew maps? I used to draw maps of old games. Yeah. I used to draw the maps specifically, work out exactly where we are, where we're going, take a picture, scan it, send it to a friend, but that's the map. That's what we're going to do. Informational post-scarcity. Why do some people get to revert to the wild to earn their meal, go to the supermarket? Yeah, because it's the process of the earning, of learning, is fun in itself. I never had the patience to draw a map. Underground Pass, yes. You had a piece of paper with cheat codes on for GTA. There is something, and again, I studied this and I love it. The act of phenomenology, the experience of the whole event, the human experience of rituals. If you ever want to understand, or you ever want to feel how emotionally impactful the process of generating your own knowledge is, and the process of actually creating that memory bank, and then the nostalgia and the pride you have looking back on it, have you ever opened up an old video game case, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, and in the case is a bit of paper with codes written on it? Have you ever opened up and the moment you see it, you smile? You're like, oh man, I remember that. I remember that. I remember everything I wrote down, the little doodles I did. San Andreas, triangle, triangle, square, circle, X, L1, R1, L1, R1, up, down, up, down, up, down. Jet. We can remember these ones. I can remember doing that because the creation of the knowledge bank. Oh, dude. Even some old manuals used to have pages in the back that said notes. That was decent. I remember the notes bit. But that is the whole nostalgia, the love, the brilliance behind creating that knowledge. Now, you just Google it.
Because the information of how to be efficient within the game was so hard to find, players generally accepted they were likely to be playing suboptimally, and they were okay with this.
Are you okay with playing suboptimally? Are you okay with doing anything suboptimally? Because this is one thing that I find really weird, okay? Gaming is the biggest hobby in the world. The gaming landscape, the gaming media, more people game than watch films, than watch TV, than read books, than listen to the radio. It is ridiculous. Gaming is the biggest entertainment market in the world. It's ridiculous. And yet so many people seem to think that if they aren't gaming efficiently, they aren't having fun. They can't have fun. And I think, hang on, this is weird. Gaming is the way you relax. Yeah. So you want to play efficiently? Yeah. Okay, so surely, if that's your attitude, you should bring that desire for efficiency to all the other parts of your life. Because if gaming is the way you relax and you're being efficient at gaming, you're definitely going to be efficient at bloody everything else. You know, your meals, your food. I'm guessing you have a meal plan to the calorie. I'm guessing you've got an exercise plan to the exact specific, use of calorie there. I'm guessing you've got all of your clothes laid out in the morning to be super efficient. Why do we approach our hobby, our enjoyment, with the efficiency mindset, but we approach every other part of our life with the, doesn't matter if it's inefficient, I'll just do it as and when kind of mindset? If you're going to be efficient at your hobby, you need to be hyper efficient at the rest of your life. It seems weird to put the efficiency focus onto something that's meant to be fun instead of something that's meant to be productive.
The times of the DPS meter and the frame-perfect rotation weren't yet upon us, because many MMO games in the older times were more like glorified chat rooms with a game stuck on. And
do you think DPS meters have ruined people's experience of games? DPS meters are... Because someone just said in chat, efficiency is fun. You know what? I agree with you, Bron. Efficiency is fun, which is why there is no right answer to this whole thing. It's why it's a paradox. Some people find being efficient fun, and those people are not wrong. That's how you want to play. Some people don't find being efficient fun. Some people find knowing exactly how much damage they're hitting and increasing it by 1 or 2 damage per second a challenge. That's fun. Some people don't like knowing that. because they feel then that they have to keep up with a treadmill instead of go through the process. It's information. Is access to this information good or bad?
The joy of them was a combination of social interaction and exploration.
MMORPGs used to be extremely social, and I've discussed this in a different video, because that was what they excelled at. MMOs were social things. How many people have said to you, because people say this to me all the time, I'm looking for a social MMO. You know what that is? All of them. All MMOs give you the tool to be social. The only thing preventing you from being social is you. If you want to be social, find someone else to talk to and chat to them. That's it. Whose vid is this? Smorg. That is the great thing. Mine. You can't be shouted at for reaction videos if you're reacting to your own videos. Smart.
This exploration was further enhanced by not being researchable. You likely didn't know what was in a building or over the next horizon unless you went there and experienced it. There were no wikis or YouTube guides or complete playthroughs to watch.
Have you ever been playing a game and saw something in the distance that looked cool and thought, I want to go over there, and then thought, no, there's no point, there's nothing over there? Have you ever wanted to explore for the sake of exploring, but been held back by the knowledge that there is nothing worthwhile over there? And this is when suddenly you start to place the reward above the process. Dust is not a resource in Factorio. Standing still doesn't do anything. Oh, I'm sorry, John. Am I annoying you that I'm not being efficient in Factorio? Are you irritated that I'm standing still? Not a problem. Right, back to the video. So, what? You're welcome, John. What were we on about? Hang on. That was it. There was the idea of the thing. Have you been playing a game, you've seen something in the distance and thought, I want to go there, but I'm not going to go there because I know there's nothing worthwhile there? Who read every book in Skyrim? Apart from Brian David Gilbert, who did an amazing video on it, by the way. Okay? Let Josh talk, that's why we're here. No. Oh god, the spinning is even worse. Too efficient, it's a perfect circle. Okay. Right, I can't remember what I was talking about, so let's continue reacting to the video. What happened to the react? The react's going to be here, don't worry.
And it was this exact situation, the lack of available information on the game, the lack of guides, and the lack of well-known efficient rotations, the lack of documentation that allowed the game to provide a much more pure adventuring experience. The act of journeying into the unknown is, for many, a rewarding experience.
The lack of information provided a more pure gaming experience. Okay, a more pure gaming experience. What do I mean by that? When you adventure, let's say that you're in a game and you pick up a sword. Is he reacting to himself? Yes, Polterghost, because this is the only way to do reactions on Twitch without running into the moral ambiguity of should reaction streams be allowed. React to your own videos, no one can get mad at you. So, let's say you're in a game and you pick up a sword. Some people will see that sword as different things. Some people see it as a lore or story reason. They see it as a blade connected to a character, connected to a story, a situation, an idea, a family, or a history. Some people see it as a collection of numbers. Doesn't matter what it looks like, doesn't matter about its story, it's just about the numbers on the sword. If you start a new game, a new adventure game, a new MMO, and you already know what you're aiming for, you already know what you want to go and do, are you paying any attention to the story? Or are you paying attention purely to the mechanics? How many people, be honest, how many people played Elden Ring and then Googled best weapon? How many people wanted to know what the best armor was? What the best weapon was? Because that happens a hell of a lot. And as soon as you know what the best weapon is, you only start to care about the weapon you've got and the weapon that you're going to get. That's pretty much it.
The thrill of being the trailblazer, of taking on an unknown enemy and succeeding not through knowledge of the encounter provided ahead of time, but through skill and adaptation to the challenge in the moment.
That is a very difficult thing to do. That is a very difficult thing to do. So, what I've said there is that a good experience or a good challenge should be solvable not through being necessarily correctly prepared, but through having the skill to adapt to the situation you are in. If you walk into a situation in a game and you don't know what's going to happen, do you have the skill to survive? That's what I like. Now think about it like this. Final Fantasy VII requires you to level up. You need to level up to beat the game. Dark Souls doesn't. Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, these are games that will reward you for your skill far more than your numbers. And other games reward you for your numbers more than your skill. Often I see higher numbers being used as a crutch in order to compensate for a lower skill level. I don't know if any of you guys find that as well. But, yeah, prepared only with respect to the information you were given. That's correct. Yeah, you can prepare with the information you've been given, not what's ahead of time.
Playing an undocumented or poorly documented game will have the added edge of being truly novel and unknown. The preparation of the player being focused on what could happen, not what they know will happen. And
how many people have you seen say that they want a camping skill in an MMO, an exploration skill, a setting up a tent skill? People say, oh, I want to be able to go into the wild and hunt animals and then do this and then do that. I want to be able to, survive, a survival skill. And I often tell people, you do realise that survival skills will remain difficult right up until the wiki is created, and then everyone will only take the exact things that they need to survive. That's what it will be. Do you know why people want the survival skill? Because people enjoy the process of exploration, of trailblazing, of being the first. If you want a survival skill in an MMO, best way to do it, go and play an MMO that no one else has documented. Go and play an MMO with a terrible wiki. Go and play a game that no one else is playing because they don't care, and then try and survive without information given to you. Josh, you cretin, get building, we're dying out here. Oh, Callum, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that, man. Right, what am I building? Hang on, right. What am I... Oh, this is massive. This is huge. Hang on, Callum actually came onto the stream and subbed just because they were dying that much. God, you guys have got to be properly dying. Now, let me just... I'll make some guns, mate. It's fine, don't worry. Callum came into the stream and subbed specifically because they were dying. Let me grab all this stuff, mate. I'll sort it out for you, don't you worry. Oh, Jesus, you're making a load of green chips. That's insane. Look at that. That is really impressive, man. That is... God damn. That is super impressive. Right, can we make robots yet? No, we can make green chips. Okay. What can I do? I'll make some guns. Don't you worry, I'll make some guns. You are cheating. This is communication. Do stand on the roundabout stream afterwards. I might consider standing on the roundabout stream. I'm not sure where we're being attacked by, though. Have we killed the base to the... You guys seem to have dealt with the base to the east. Alright, yeah, that's fine. You guys have dealt with the base to the east. So what I can do is I can probably deal with the base to the west for you. For anyone else wanting... The director's commentary will continue. Worry not. Okay? The director's commentary will continue. Let's just produce some stuff here. Oh, these are making grenades. Okay, that's good. Oh, red bullets. Very nice. Okay. We're making red bullets, are we? This is good. What that will mean is we need a couple of... Oh, there's the enemy base. There it is. Hang on. Lorenzo, don't worry, mate. I've got you. I'm sorting this out for you right now. What I'm going to do is get you a little box. Little box of bullets right here, man. Little box of bullets right here. That's what I'm going to get you. Let me just grab some of these. I'll get you a blue. Oh, we can make blue inserters. Fantastic. That's good. I didn't realise we could make blue inserters. What's the point of playing a co-op game without communication? Is it a challenge? Yes, that's exactly what it is. I am challenging Cal to see if they can survive without me. And the answer seems to be yes, they can. Remarkably well. Annoyingly well is what they can do. So, where... Let's put some guns down here, shall we? You know, I can just put them directly into a gun. That works. That works even better. I'll just put them directly into a gun. Sweet! Okay, that's a gun right there. That's saving up. Now let's continue back and reacting to the stuff. What were we talking about? We were talking about people wanting an exploration skill in an MMORPG. It will only be fun for the people who explore, not for the people who read the guides that the people who explored have written.
And it's that uncertainty that makes the adventure memorable when success finally is achieved. The downside of this, however, is that the risk of failure is much, much higher. Going into any situation, be that a video game or a real-life situation, without knowing all the variables means your chance of failure is so much higher.
If you only have a limited amount of time to play a game, are you willing to accept failure as a potential outcome in order to play the game without advanced knowledge? Is that something you're willing to accept? Are you willing to play a game without knowing anything about it if you might fail? People say it depends on the game. Very true. Very true. It does depend on the game. Let's just sort this out. Hang on a tick. Yes. Now we need loads of these. Okay, that needs some metal stuff. Metal stuff's just here. Grab you all of this. I am helping. See, I'm helping my factory right now. I am doing this. I am building bits from there to here. And then with this. See? Lovely stuff. This is putting all the... Lorenzo, you don't need... Right. Lorenzo, what are you upset about? Are you upset about these bricks? Just... It's okay. You can just put them somewhere else. For right now, we're doing this. This is coming down here. Lorenzo, it's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be good. Unless you're building a wall. I'm trying. This is like charades. Sora's also angry. But look. See? This is a defensive wall. Oh, were these meant to be going somewhere? Because, I mean, look, Oh, that needs copper plates. Look, okay, we can build underneath. We can build underneath. Hang on, Lorenzo's mad at me because I've not... Look, Lorenzo, watch. Okay, you ready? Ready? There we go. That... Oh, it needs green science? Yeah, I've made it for you. I can move one gun for you if you want. One gun. Oh, maybe this is for, like, military science. Ah, this is military science. I see what he's doing here. Gotcha. Okay. Hang on. He's making the military science packs, which require all of these bits. Gotcha. I see what you're doing. Hang on. I'll move my guns. It's okay. I'm going to move the guns elsewhere. I'm going to move the guns. I'm going to take that, though. I'll take this as well. Right. He was smart, wasn't he? Smarter than all of us. Very clever man, Lorenzo. Very smart person. I don't know how we get down from here. I'm not as smart as that. Can we go this way? Nope, that's a wall. What about this? Ah, there we go. Several hundred bits of ammunition. Exactly what we needed. I'm going to build... Let me build some gun turrets over here. Let me build some gun turrets this way. There's an enemy over here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a base near them. I'm going to hem them in. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hem in the enemy so the enemy can't get to us. Because if the enemy can't get to us, then they can't get to us. This is why I'm the tactical genius. I should be in charge of all the army. Josh, am I a fan of tower defense games? I love tower defense games. I spent far too long playing them when I was a kid. But yes, I'm a big, big fan of the tower defense genre. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of little bugs over there. This is quite a lot of things. Okay, let's just... There we go. Lovely stuff. That is fine by me. Look at that. It's a defensive wall right there. Ain't no one getting past this. No one getting past this. I could even probably go and just destroy them with a... let's put some bullets in. I've got grenades. Oh, I could throw some grenades and then run away. I'm sure that would go really well. Right, let's see how big... Oh, that's quite a big base, actually. If I grenade them and then run away, what will happen? Oh, God! Hang on. Okay. Okay. That went better than I expected. Damn, son! Grenades are badass! Then all I've got to do is stand here. Okay, grenades are amazing. Grenades are absolutely fantastic and are in no way. I'm just going to deal with this. Oh, you can hurt yourself, though, with them. Apparently grenades have splash damage. But yeah, if I keep bombing... Can I... Actually... Oh, God, I'm out of grenades. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Now I've got to run back. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're doing fine. Okay, cool. This is good stuff. Right, back to the reaction video. That was fine. Are you willing to play a game with no knowledge if the risk is failure? If you've only got 4 or 5, well, 4 or 5 is a long time. If you've got 1 hour to play a game, would you play that game knowing you might not succeed? Would you start a dungeon knowing that you wouldn't be guaranteed to finish it? Let's start a poll. Okay. Would you play with the risk of failure? We're going with yes or no. So the risk of failure means you and your team are going into a dungeon and you haven't prepared, you've got no idea what to do. without the risk of failure means you've watched the guides, you've got the correct kit, you've got the correct ideas, you've got the correct things, you've gone in for the right stuff. Would you play a game with the risk of failure? Yes, a lot of people would. A lot of people would. 50 yes, 50 no. People are saying yes, they would. They would definitely play it. How many times would you have to fail before you start to say, right, I'm getting annoyed now? How many times would you fail before you have to say, okay, we need to bring it up? Do you ever feel guilty for being a YouTuber instead of having a more useful job? Do I feel guilty? Yes, and then I cry myself to sleep on a huge pile of money. That's what happens. And then the guilt just fades away. I do feel guilty, and then I sit on my yacht. I visit my mansion. That's what happens, yeah. That's a good question. Do I feel guilty? No, that would imply the ability to have feelings. I replaced my guilt gland with another awesome gland. And I am acutely aware that we are absolutely in trouble because my gun turrets down here did not take into account the fact that the enemy may attack from above and are currently absolutely wrecking the place. But don't worry, I've got the guns on me. Alright, so I think they were up here. Yeah, they all got destroyed. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. I've got guns. We've got guns. It's okay. And then we'll put bullets into them. There we go. I might even build some more guns, but I'll need more metal. So I'm going to grab me some metal, build some more guns. Don't have a problem with failing hundreds of times if the group splits. Ah, yeah, that's true. If the group splits up. And it's a group decision. And that's ultimately what it all comes down to. It's, are you playing with the right people? Because I think a lot of MMORPG players are, and this is where it goes wrong, they are forcing themselves to play within a group that does not necessarily play the way they play. Just because you like an MMORPG does not mean you play it like everyone else plays it. Josh, why do you have a Nort's call center headset? Because this was the one I found in the cupboard. That's the answer, really. I don't need one with cat ears on it. I don't need a Razer one. I don't need an Alienware one. I looked in the cupboard. I found an old tatty headset from like the mid-2000s, and I thought, yeah, that'll do. It's the best way to work through it, really. I'm happy with the basics. Everyone needs a cat ear headset. I will get a cat ear headset at some point. That will be a thing that happens, I guarantee. And I know that I've said that now and you're all going to be waiting for it to happen. It will. Just give it time. Now we can just... Okay, you've got 2, you've got 7, you've got 41. Probably don't need 28 of those. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's good. These guns have got enough stuff to probably save them at the minute. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can go back to chatting about stuff. Need a deadline for the cat ear headset. We'll get there eventually. But no, the question, do I feel guilty about being a YouTuber? I would see there's no real difference between a YouTuber and a TV actor, theatre actor, entertainer. It's entertainment in general. Entertainment is one of the oldest professions in the world. The idea that the masses want to watch something. For the last couple of weeks, everyone has been watching the trial. Everyone's been watching the trial. And now that's over, people need more entertainment. People need more distractions. People want distractions. That's what they want. People want to be able to say, yeah, I know it's not super important, but I'm distracted by, and then whatever. They want distractions, and that's what we can give them. It's just distractions, man. That's all it is. And if people want to pay for that, that's great. If people don't, that's fine too. I'll stream for free. Do I feel guilty? No. Because I don't think I'm necessarily taking away from anything else. Josh is actually a VTuber. His persona is there. I just try and distract people. That's all I try and do. Right, let's get back to reacting to my own video, because that's the only one that I can react to without being called out with bad reaction content.
Things may happen you've not planned for, and in the world of video games, failure often means you lose items, equipment durability, or the most valuable resource of all, your own time. Failing is a time sink. It is its own punishment because you now need to try again. And
when you fail on an MMORPG, at a dungeon, at a boss, at anything, what should the punishment be? Should you lose experience? Should you lose items? Should you lose equipment durability? Should you lose gold? Should you just lose time and you have to try again? Because failing at something needs to have a negative. But what a lot of people forget is that losing time that you've already invested is itself a negative. If you fail at a dungeon and you lose experience, you lose item durability, you lose weapon durability, you lose gold and you lose items, you're not just losing the time that you put into the dungeon, you're losing the time that will be required to refill all of those things. So actually think about it like this. Anything that you do in an MMORPG is equal to an amount of time. In order to get an item, you must grind gold for X amount of time, kill an enemy for X amount of time, gain experience for X amount of time. When you die and an MMO says, okay, cool, we are going to punish you by taking these things away, what they're actually saying is, in order to get back to where you were before you started the dungeon, you now need to put more time in. The time that you spent in the dungeon to get to the end, that's gone because you died, and now they say, okay, that's not enough. We now need to go more. Not only do you need to lose the time that you put into the dungeon, you now need to lose time prior to that, which you need to make up again before you can try the dungeon again. When you die, you not only lose the time of the attempt, you lose the time that you will now need to put into to recoup the losses just to get back to where you were at the attempt. And I think that's too much. I think the punishment of losing the time to do the dungeon is enough. But people will say that if you don't punish people beyond that, everyone will just play the same way. All the punishment is time. It's various versions of time. It's either the time that you've put into the dungeon. I mean, let's say that you've played the dungeon for an hour and you lose and you go back to the start. That means your punishment is 1 hour of time. If you lose and then you lose experience and it will take you roughly 1 hour to grind the experience that you've lost, your punishment is 2 hours of time. The hour from the dungeon and the hour that you now need to put in to regaining the experience that you lost. All punishments are in MMORPGs is an amount of the player's time. What we need to find out is what is the fair amount of time to lose. I personally think it's the amount that was in the dungeon. That's it. If you spend an hour in a dungeon and die on the last boss, get sent back to the start exactly as you were at the start before, try again. If you get sent back to the start and more, what they're effectively saying is, for every hour you put into this game, if you fail, we're going to punish you 2 hours. The game is saying if you aren't good enough at it, you must play it for twice as long. If you don't complete this challenge, your punishment is you must grind the game in order to play more of the game. Even if the dungeon is too long, there should be checkpoints halfway through. I think that the punishment for failure should be equal to the amount of time that was put into the attempt, because that is what you've lost. You've lost the attempt. Anyone else that says you've got to lose items, you've got to lose experience, you've got to lose durability, what they're effectively saying is you should lose more time than the time you put in. And if you lose more time than the time you put in, you are losing the incentive for people without lots of free time to play. Let's say, okay, think about this. You have 1 hour a day to play. You attempt a dungeon. You get all the way to the end, you're 1 hour, and you lose. You're back at the start of the dungeon. The next day, you have another 1 hour. You're at the start. Just try again, try again, try again, try again. Every day is another attempt. But if there's an experience loss, or if there is an equipment durability loss, and you lose on the first day, you now know that your next 2 or 3 days are not going to be attempting the dungeon. Your next 2 or 3 days are going to be grinding to regain what you lost from your failure. Are you going to want to do that? Because you know what game companies see when that's a mechanic? They see money. You want to get your equipment back quicker? Pay us. You want to not lose any experience? Pay us. You want to forget your durability damage? Pay us. It is the vocal minority, the extremely vocal minority, who want more punishing games, especially MMOs. The vast majority of players are casual players. And the vast majority of players don't go on forums, they don't go on Reddit, they don't go on the message boards, they don't even watch YouTube videos. They play the game until it stops being fun, and then they go and play another game. And then all the hardcore players go, oh, where are the players going? They're going to a game that respects their time. Can you think of anything else that would do this? Imagine you're part of a football team and you go and play a game and you lose. And your punishment for losing is you must, all of you collectively, complete 100 hours of training before you're allowed to have another game. Imagine any other sport doing it. Imagine any other video game doing it. Oh, you've played Call of Duty and you've died. Okay, cool. You've now got to go back and complete basic training again before you can attempt this mission again. People say Dark Souls. You know what? Actually, Dark Souls lets you get back immediately. Dark Souls instantly lets you get back into it. You die at a boss, run back to it, try again. You die at a boss, run back to it, try again. Run back to it, try again. That's what it is. Elden Ring's even faster because you've got the statues of Marika that you can just run in from. Just run back and try again. You still lose your souls. You do lose your souls, but you don't need them to attempt again. You don't need them to try again, and you don't keep going backwards repeatedly. It's a balance to be found. So, I think the punishment for failure should be equal to the amount of time put into the failure. Imagine if you're in school and you fail an exam. Are they going to say, right, okay, go back 3 or 4 years? No. You're going to work out what you failed at, improve it, and try again. Preventing someone from playing the game as a punishment is the quickest way to get people to not give a shit about playing your game. If, hey, you failed, let me take away other bits of progress. That sounds dumb. Hey, that player failed at that. Okay, cool. Can they try again? No. No, we're going to take away their other accomplishments. What a stupid way to be.
And this is the downside of true adventure. You are never guaranteed that the time you put in will result in success anytime soon. You often have to fail many, many times before you succeed. This naturally leads these players, who have experienced failure after failure, to document the correct routes to success. This is the formation of the information body. These trailblazing players then go on to write the wikis and the guides and the optimal setup for any given situation, so others that come after them don't need to suffer the penalty of failure and thus the loss of time.
You succeed, other people look at you. You are a pinnacle of success. People want to copy you. They want to emulate you. They want to be like you. You succeed, so you write down why you succeed. Wiki writers, Lewis and Clark, man. They are the people, they are the trailblazers. They are the people that create the knowledge body. They are the people that experiment. They are the people that go out there and fail and try again and again and again. I had a much more fun time in Factorio before I looked up how to play better. Yeah, first time I caught you live and you're reacting to your own content. This is what I watch for. I'll tell you why I'm reacting to my own content. There's a big discussion on Twitch right now about whether reaction content is moral or not, whether it's allowed, whether it's stealing views from the original content, whether there should be a revenue split. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to react to my own videos, and that way I'm not stealing any views from anyone else. Because they're mine anyway. There we go. So yes, I am reacting to my own content because it's one of the only ways to do reaction content in a completely morally neutral way. Plus, I get to chat about videos I haven't... not everyone has seen these ones. And I want to know if I've changed. Because here's a big one, guys. This is going off on a proper little tangent, but this is something that I absolutely hate about the internet that I need to discuss with you. If someone does something bad, everyone on the internet says, do better, improve, do better. Okay? And then the person who did the bad thing does better. They change their opinion, they change their way, they improve as a human being. And you'd think people would look at them and go, good on you, well done. We asked you to change, we asked you to improve, you have indeed changed, you have indeed improved, we respect that. No, that doesn't happen. What then happens is everyone goes, yeah, well, remember how you were. Don't forget what you did before. Yeah, I know that you've improved, but don't forget the bad thing. And this is a really, really dangerous place to be, because if you want people to do better, you cannot define them endlessly by the bad moment. I'm not saying that we don't need any kind of, corrective behavior there. We definitely do. People need to improve. But if you want people to improve, then when they do, you need to make sure you are acknowledging this. Yeah. Forgive but don't forget is one of the... People often say, we cannot forgive what we cannot punish. If you want to forgive someone, you need to know they've been punished for what they've done. It's a weird human psychology. Hey, you've done this bad thing, but then you experienced a bad thing, therefore you're neutral and we're okay with that. We need to make sure that we have punished in order for people to forgive. It's a very strange thing. So what we have is, if I say something dumb or wrong in my old videos, I want to be able to call myself out on it, to say, no, I disagree with that. I've changed my mind. I have grown. But then someone will look and go, yeah, but remember that you said it. I'm like, yeah, I probably did. I probably said some dumb stuff in the past, and now I want to see what I can improve on and do better at. Yeah. That was just a bit of a tangent. I find it very unsettling that people will say, do better. And then when someone does better, they will reply, or they will then go on to say, yeah, well, remember what you were like. What do you want that person to do? What do you want the improvement to mean? Yeah. Right, let's keep it going.
They are ensuring that your success is much more likely, because the problem you will face will be known ahead of time. You will know...
I will switch to just chatting. That's probably a good point. We should sort that out in a second. No, we've got Factorio. Don't worry. Factorio's here. Look. See Factorio's here. Don't think that I've deceived you. Factorio is very here. It's very much here. Second tab gaming. It is. Callum must be pissed. No, look, Callum's doing fine. See, he's making all these green chips. Callum's doing great. And the green chips are all coming down to... Why aren't the green chips coming to here? They Okay, mate, that only goes to there. There we go. Alright, cool. Green chips now go to there. We've got it. I'm going to assume that you wanted that because they were all going this way anyway. Oh, did you not want this? Oh yeah, there we go. There. Then the green chips go down to there. Oh, we can make red chips next, can't we? Because green chips... Red chips, what do they need? Oh, we can't make red chips yet. Okay. We can do oil barrels, though. I kind of come into my element when it's robots. When it's robots, then I shine. That's what it is. As soon as robots kick in, I know what I'm doing. Until then, not entirely sure. Never totally sure with that. But no, this is definitely a thing we should do. But what I think I should do is, because I've been live for 3 hours now, I think, because it is, to be fair, 10 to 11, and I tend to stream for about 3 hours. Here's what we'll do. We will chill for tonight. You guys can go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I will start working on my next Was It Good video. Ooh, I need to ask your opinion, actually, on the next Was It Good video. G-Police, Future Cop LAPD, Medieval, Death Trap Dungeon, Fighting Force, or if we're going PS2, The Bouncer, possibly Eternal Ring, Armored Core 4 maybe, eventually. Medieval, Future Cop LAPD, The Bouncer, Medieval, all I hope is G-Police, Future Cop. Right, okay. We're going to have Future Cop, we're going to have Medieval going on at some point, but I can't guarantee when, but it will definitely happen. Anyway, for now, Eternal Ring, man, Eternal Ring was terrible. It was bad, but I will see if we can do Medieval, okay? That will probably be one of the things I want. Any Day was killed by Small Worm. Small Worm. Let's see what's going on. This factory is amazing. I'm really proud that I've been part of this. I am super proud to have been involved with this. That's what it is. Anyway, ladies and gents, we will continue reacting to my video at some other point. We'll probably do an entire reaction stream where I just react to my own stuff because that's the morally neutral way of doing it. But thank you very, very much for hanging out with me. Thank you for chilling out as we play Factorio. Will we ever get an MMO tier list? Probably eventually, yes. When I've done like 80 worst MMOs, then I will see. Wasn't Eternal Ring also made by FromSoft? Yes, it was. Eternal Ring was set in the Kingsfield mythology. So it's a very complicated thing. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It's been fun. I'm sure the people playing Factorio with me have freaking hated every second of it, but I've enjoyed it, and that's what matters most. Take care, have a good night, and God bless.